Citizens, let us go, citizens. Hello, citizens. It is I, Tridemare the Kigurumi King, and right now we are going to begin our tabletop one-shot role-playing game follower Friday festivities. Baron Sheep is going to be our game master and lead us, hopefully not into a world of woe. How are you today, Baron?
I am tired, but I am here, and I have whiskey, so pretty good.
Okay, you're tired, you're here, and you have whiskey. What kind of whiskey?
This is a monkey shoulder.
Okay.
That's actually what it's called.
That reminds me of the parable Monkey Paw. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After reading that, I don't think I would mess with anything that has monkey in the title. So you are a braver man than I.
The cool thing is, they have these little. I don't know if you can actually see this. They have these little like metal monkeys on them, and not only is it a really good, I'm sorry, it's a Scotch. Not only is it a really good Scotch. My friend, I pop these off anytime I get one of these bottles and give them to her, and she makes them into cufflinks.
Cufflinks?
Yeah, cufflinks.
All right, I think that's pretty cool. All right, before we begin, would you mind adjusting your microphone a little closer to your beautiful face?
Yeah.
That is good. All right, so citizens, here is how it's going to work tonight. We are going to raffle off 5 spots. That is one more than usual because we already have a lot of interest in participating for the festivities this evening. For those of you who have never tuned in, this is our Reclamation one-shot Persistent Universe series. So that means that every time, though the party is randomized, it is a persistent world where the previous player's actions will carry forward through the remainder of the campaign until it's finished. So that means that even if you don't play during every session, your decisions could impact every subsequent session. So that's a pretty awesome thing. And I hope it allows you to relish the chance to make an impact on the world if you do get chosen. And because of the increased amount of participation that we have, of course, I added an extra spot. Baron, would you care to tell them a little bit more about what's in store this evening?
Sure. So part of this campaign is that everything is randomized. This is both to make it more interesting, because I think it's funnier this way. Also, just to get things going faster. So to join, you need a microphone. To be in Tret's Discord, be on push to talk. Have to be on push to talk. You need a Roll20.net account. They're free. They take like 10 seconds to set up. Please just set your display name to your Twitch username. It just helps me keep track of who's who. And you need about 3 hours of your time. The rule set that we are going to be using is called Dungeon World. It is modified slightly to fit with this better. Instead of bonds, we have luck, which allows you to modify your rolls a bit. You can swap some of your stats, because since all the stats are randomized, you can swap them a little bit, which will explain more once we get people in here. And yeah, like I said, everything is persistent, so you can pick up the same character that you've played before, if you played before, or you can roll a new character. Trite's had, I think, 3 characters now?
Yes, I have had 3 characters. I have Carlor the Barbarian, I have Soot, Glitterwood Brightflame, and I have Gormaw Righteous Schlong. And that was not his original name. He actually had a, how do you say, a revelation? Something of the sort. Baron's rolling his eyes. That was the session that got away. That was the session that like went way out of control. And that's not, that's not frowned upon. So you might be asking yourself, citizens, what if I've never played a tabletop role-playing game before? What if I have no idea how to play Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that? I've never done this before. Then you should definitely play. If you have never ever played a game like this before, we will teach you. You will be a master at the end of this, I promise, or at least you will be a little bit more experienced. +1 XP to role-playing IRL, guaranteed, and I highly encourage it. So you might be asking, well, I don't have a character made. don't worry about it. These characters are rolled for you. So you have to put no effort into these characters whatsoever. They are completely rolled for you 100%. So you don't have to worry at all. Do not worry. It will all be taken care of for you. And if you have played before, just like Baron said, you can pick an old character that you've played before, or you can join again and roll a brand new character. It takes 1 second of our time. It's not time consuming whatsoever. But we do ask that if you commit to this, please do have 3 hours of time. Please do have a microphone, and please do. What was the third one? I forget.
Have a Roll20.net account.
Have a Roll20.net account. All right, and Baron, would you like to talk a little bit about if they're watching this and if they don't have enough time to spend 3 hours, how can they catch up on the crusade as it's gone thus far? How can they participate in other ways like on Reddit? And yeah, tell them that.
Well, eventually, I don't know if you actually posted them yet or not. They will all be up on YouTube. I post the quests for this coming week. So, like, the quest for today, I posted on Reddit on, I think, Tuesday. I try to do them on Monday, but that doesn't always happen. So I post them early so you can look at them that way. We also I've started doing this thing that we call Tavern Talk, where if you have a character already and you've played, in between sessions, we get together in Discord, and a lot of time people want to talk to other NPCs or each other, compare notes, etc. And so we meet in Discord, and I kind of GM that they've been about half an hour, and I record them, and then I throw them up on the subreddit as well. So you all should join the subreddit.
That is a good idea. Yeah, so not only will you get your quests in the subreddit, but you will also be able to participate in and get a heads up when Tavern Talk is going to happen. And where are the Tavern Talk recordings posted?
They are in the subreddit. They're to a SoundCloud, and I just linked them.
Okay, great. So if you want to catch up on Tavern Talk, those are also on the subreddit. Perfect. As a matter of fact, I know that I haven't released all these videos on YouTube yet. I've been collecting them, staging them on YouTube, and I was going to give you a big content bukkake. Well, I think I'll need the moderator's help with this. And I know there's a lot of moderators who want to play, so if you're too tired, just let me know. But I want to make all those videos available after today's broadcast. After today's broadcast, I would really like to make all those YouTube videos available to you so everybody can catch up on the story. Because holy shit, the story is so good. It's so good. It's incredible, actually. So anyway, we'll make those YouTube videos available shortly after the stream today, if not early in the morning tomorrow. Does that sound okay? Also, make sure to join us tomorrow for our Adventure Mode Saturday Fun Time beginning at noon. I will be on earlier with several of our Team Adventure Mode compatriots. I have joined a character stream team alliance known as Team Adventure Mode, and we will have our signature flagship show starting tomorrow at noon. And then you can expect a little bit of a normal stream after that, minus a couple hours, because I would have been on several hours earlier. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and raffle off who we got right now. So make sure to type into chat !adventure if you want to play. There will be 5 spots. There are 7 people entered to go. Please type in !adventure, all lowercase, mind you, all lowercase, and you will be registered. So I'll give you a couple seconds to do that. We have JT Wrecker, we have Nani the Pup, we have Balcar, we have Mind Candy, we have Mind Lord, we have Night Rain Rose and Usako Cosplay, but we have no others. So, Kesh, I don't see you in there. I don't understand why.
He typed !Ted.
Ah, okay, that wouldn't do it. And then Pam did it with a capital letter, so that also didn't work. Now Pam is in there. Okay, good. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to start rolling, okay? He's deliberately misspelling, okay. First one is Mind Candy. Let me go ahead and start renaming this. Properties. We got Mind Candy.
I really feel like we should have a drum roll for this.
Let's see here. Who is next? We have Night Rain Rose. All right, congrats, Night Rain Rose. We have Usako! This is gonna be great. Yes. All right, next is Pam. Are we gonna have an all-female party tonight? That would be cool. Pam 781. That would have this would be a precedent. A new. All right, and Mindlord is player number 5 tonight. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is crazy. I'm gonna give you your numbers afterward because you're such a special boy. Actually, I need to give Mind Candy her 5, right? You're Mind Candy 5, isn't that right? Yes. All right. Everybody's username is entered in correctly, and that's who we got. So what I actually might do. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit overhang today, but we normally don't have this many players, so okay. All right, we have the chosen few. Let's drag them in and meet them. Mind Candy. Mind Candy. Mind Lord.
Yes, Candy.
Usako. And then Pam.
And Pam.
That's it. I think that's it. Is this everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we. Okay, that's everybody. All right.
Give me a sec to hop back in. I'll just start up my voice changer.
Okay, that sounds good.
We still need Night Rain Rose.
Oh, wait, where's Night Rain Rose? Night Rain Rose, we need you. I said Night Rain Jarek with a 18-month sub at the $9 tier. Bring a tear to my eye and my groin. Mostly my groin. Thank you so much, Jarek. A gilded knight, my friend.
Starting us off on a weird note.
Oh,
Let's see
yeah.
how this is gonna be.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling it. Pam's in the party, so that means everything's going to get real weird. I think that's precedent so far.
Excuse me, I wasn't the one that said fight for incest, okay?
That wasn't me. That wasn't me either. That was Red Snow. He fought well, though, right? He really did fight well.
He did.
You're in
Can you
Discord
drag
via
Mindlord
web?
back in here?
Yes, I'll drag Mindlord in.
Run.
Hello?
Ah!
Okay. Oh, Usako! 13 months! Congratulations, Usako. I'm glad that you can play with us tonight.
Yay!
Thank you so much. And then Night Rain Rose says she's on Discord via web. Okay, you can join a voice channel, any voice channel, and I'll be able to drag you in. They're down with the little speakers next to them, so you just got click one of them with a little speaker.
Probably like general.
Yeah, not the hashtags next to them, but the little speakers, and then I can drag you in here. Heads up though, you might be muted because we require push to talk. And I don't know how it works in browser, but I don't imagine it works very well, to be frank. But you could always download the little appy doodle. Yeah, that works. Okay, so while Night Rain Rose is getting her situation handled, let's go down the roll and we'll introduce everybody who is participating tonight. We will do the following things. We will say, each of us will say how long we've been in the community. We will say what our favorite game is. And then what character you will be playing, a new one or a returning one. Does that sound okay? This will also allow me to do a mic check for everyone.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect. All right. So I'll go last because that's fun. Usako, you want to go first?
I can. What were the things again? Okay, so hi, Usako. I guess 13 months as a sub, so probably about that long. And what my favorite game? Currently, I guess it's probably Zelda Breath of the Wild because I heart Zelda so much.
Yes.
Was there another thing?
Yes, this is the best thing, in fact. Baron, could you put up our character classes?
Yeah, and I messaged you the link to the campaign. Just click that and it'll throw you in the campaign. Yeah, no, Discord. I messaged it to you.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm just noticing. Everybody, go ahead and feel free to pile on into the campaign. And I'm really excited. Baron added a new little feature about who has played what down at the bottom. There's a list of every class that people have made.
There's also a new class. Gasp.
Oh, the Channeler is unlocked as a new playable class. Baron, do you care to tell us a little bit about the Channeler?
The Channeler is unlocked because you guys helped, well, you dealt with the water elemental, so now you get somebody who has elements spilling forth from their bodies. They use all sorts of various elements, water, lightning, fire, frost, air, earth, heart, not heart.
Heart, water, Captain Planet.
But yeah, they can use them in various ways. You actually make moves using some combination of tags. It is a little bit more work than most of the other classes because you have to make your 3 moves like right away. But yeah, they're basically elemental wizards.
All right, cool. Elemental wizards. So now, Usako, you have so much to choose from. You can choose from Barbarian to Channeler, any of those in the green box. Once you are into the campaign, that will be available for you to choose, and we'll roll it up for you.
Okay, I would like to. I'd like to play a bard.
All right.
Badass. I think that's the first bard we've had.
It is. Main grab the bard character sheet.
Great job. I'm very excited to see a bard, and I wish you the best of luck in rolling maximum charisma on your character. Once your character is rolled, you have the ability to switch out any 2 stats. You can only do it once, but let's say if you get like 21 strength, which would be godlike, and you're like, man, my character needs charisma, not strength, you can switch them. So whatever your highest roll is, you can switch it over into your primary stat if you so desire.
Okay, and really quick, if you look over the chat, there's a little icon that looks like a newspaper. Click that, and then go down to available classes, and your class should show up there. Now the very important question. Do you want to let Trite name your character? Because if you do, you'll start off with 1 more luck. Just look, if you scroll down on this main page here, look at the names. Most of these are named by Trite. So fair warning, but they're hilarious.
Yes, like Ebon Puff Dark Sprinkle, Frosting McDonut Dick,
Oh my god.
Chippendale Banana Hammock.
Oh, sure. Why the hell not?
Oh, okay. All right. So, you're a bard. Do you see your character sheet? Can you tell me a little bit about your character? Race, gender, anything?
So once you actually open it, it starts on the bio and info page for some reason, and you have to click over to the actual character sheet. So again, you go to that little newspaper in the top right of the screen, and then go down to available classes, and there's a little, you can expand that. And there should be something that says copy of Bard.
I clicked on the bard, not the copy of bard. That was the wrong thing.
Oh, don't worry. And you can edit that sheet too, so you can like make little notes and put other stuff in there too. So the second tab of your sheet.
Oh, sweet. I'm a dwarf dude.
Oh man, my condolences. If you were
That's not bad.
Yeah, if you were to follow trend, and you do not have to do this, you could be very loud and speak in a very bad Irish accent. That's exactly how every dwarf has been played thus far.
I was gonna go Scottish.
You know what?
It's Irish or Scottish is traditional. As long as it's terrible. It has to be
Okay.
terrible.
Okay.
For
But
it to
you-
actually be.
You can
I'm
take
good with that.
you can take any liberty you wish, but there's only one house rule regarding voices, and it's if you start using a voice, you have to do it the rest of session. You don't have to do it next session if you don't want to, but if you start using one today, you gotta use it the duration, and that has caught so many people off guard. You don't have to use a voice at all, mind you, but if you do start, you have to finish with it.
So I've actually played a male dwarf bard before, named Levi.
This is amazing. Since you've let me name you, I am going to name you. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna name you.
Oh god.
I'm gonna name you Solo Air Guitar. Solo Air Guitar. Welcome to the party.
Perfect.
Beautiful. All right, next up is Miss Pam. Why don't you introduce yourself? How long have you been here? What's your favorite game? And who are you playing tonight? Pam. Pam. All right, hold on. Let's see here. How about Mind Candy? You can go.
All right. What were the questions again?
Is it working? Is it working? Okay.
Oh, there you go. I can hear
It
you now.
crashed on me.
Oh, that's okay. We can hear you now, Pam. Why don't you go ahead? How long you been here? What's your favorite game? And who you playing?
I've been here about, I'd say like 3 years. 3 years, I guess.
That
Right?
sounds right. That sounds right.
My favorite game is Destiny. So excited to get
Ooh.
the second one. So excited. And I'm gonna be a wizard, but a different one. I'm not gonna be Arena, sadly.
Okay, you're gonna start a new
you're-
wizard. Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you. I hope you roll well on your class and race.
And now the big question. Are you going to let Trite name your character?
No. I don't trust him.
Uh,
Well, come on. He's given us such things like Coo Stabbykins or Miss Picky McGrabby Pockets.
Wait, how do I see my new character chart? How do I see that?
I just give it to you.
it should say copy of wizard down in the second tab.
Yeah, I just got it.
All right. Let us know the details about your character: race, gender, perhaps name.
I just checked race and gender.
Is it good? I'm so anxious.
Pam is a male bogue. Pam's a dude frog person.
Ah.
Wizard.
Oh, can I change that?
I've always wanted to see a frog wizard. That's really a cool combination of things. By the way, audience, I dropped like approximately 2 seconds of frames. Sorry, my internet seems to be back and stable, but my apologies for 2 seconds of lost frames. That's time you'll never get back. All right.
Really quick, Usako, you can just click where it's underneath where it says like intelligence. You can just click that, and then there's a highlightable field, and you can type it in or use the arrows. And yeah, just swap 2 stats, and it'll do the bottom stat automatically.
Alrighty. Now we can go into Mind Candy. That I'm going out of order because I like it.
Hold on, Pam. What are you naming your character since you're not letting Trite?
Now I'm gonna let Trite name it. I want to hear him name a frog.
Oh, okay. So you're a bogue wizard. All right, frog wizard, and you're a dude. Okay. Here we. Let me think. Your name is Hopper Lash Tongue. Enjoy.
Yes. Hopper.
Oh, I like it. And you get +1 luck. Congratulations to you. All right, now, Miss Mind Candy, unleash the fury.
All right. I've been a part of this community since December 2014. I don't know how many years ago that was because I'm terrible at math. Um,
Almost the whole time. Pretty much you joined about 6 months after we started. So going on 4 years or something.
yeah, sure. um, my favorite game currently is Niche. It just released. I'm pretty sure I said it wrong, but it's a game where you like play as these little creatures and it's so cute, and then everyone dies. And I'll be playing as Scabs, Sullen Strike. Scabs is a halfling thief, and Scabs has no gender.
Yes, Scabs. I love Scabs. I'm so pumped.
By the way, it's pronounced niche. Shuts up.
Niche, yes.
But that's okay. I think that's really awesome. I'll have to check that game out. I had no idea it was your favorite. Thanks for the good recommendation of a game. And thanks for rejoining the party as Scabs, which is a thief, right?
Correct.
Awesome.
Those of you that are returning, you regain 5 luck between sessions. So up your luck by 5.
Okie dokie. Next up is Mr. Mindlord. Do you care to go down the road?
For the moment, skip me. I'm probably going to be tagging out for Nonny this session, but I'm just waiting for Night Rain Rose to come in. If she doesn't show up, then there might be that spot. But,
You're gonna relinquish your spot like a good citizen?
yeah, I thought I would allow the girls' night to happen.
Oh my god, right. It would be a girls' night. I love it. Okay, cool. Thank you for doing that. Okay, Nani, you go then.
You have no idea how excited I am.
I'm already assigning the character sheet. It's not long.
Wait, you know the character?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we yeah.
That's cool.
I have been in the community for far too long now, it seems. We're going on 2.5 years. Favorite games? Evolve and Minecraft and...
By the way, everyone, we have a Minecraft server. By the way, everyone, Evolve is free to play and a fun game. Continue.
I'm just realizing that I messed up this druid class. I need to fix it quick.
Fix it up, buddy boy. Actually, I
She's
got
gonna be a druid.
Baron, I got you on max gain. Can you turn your personal gain up?
I might have actually bumped it. Yeah.
Bump,
Hold on.
bump
Let me
it
make
up.
sure Discord's actually using the right microphone.
Sounds good. You can give me a little
Can you
tap.
still hear me?
I can hear you. Go for it, Miss Nani. Tell us a little bit about this character, and do you want me to name it, or have you named it? It sounds like you came prepared with
no.
a character.
You're not touching this character's name. I love you, but no.
All right. Do we get to know some deets about it, like race, class, or... I would love to know name, but you can wait. You can wait if you want.
Depending on... Am I allowed to look at the character yet? I was told to close out of it.
Yeah, okay. I've somehow accidentally deleted your race, so I had to re-roll that really quick. You're a bogue. You're a chick.
Yes! Yes, frog people! Yes!
Which is funny considering my ultimate plan for this, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually going to be a druid class, which, if I'm correct, I would be the first druid of this session.
Great. That's awesome.
And in terms of names, I actually wanted to name it Jotun.
Okay, cool. Yes. So we have a bard, we have a thief, we have a wizard, and... Wait, what was your character again? Ms. Nani? What was that?
Druid.
Druid. Okay. So... Okay, I think I know who I'm going to play.
I'm adding them to the screen so that it's easier for you to try.
Yeah.
Stop right.
Oh, it's oh yeah. Yep. I just didn't see the druid yet. So I think that dictates entirely who I'm gonna play. Hello, my name is Trightmare. I've been with the community going on 4 years. Couldn't be happier. My favorite game of all time is Dark Age of Camelot, an MMORPG that's really fun. Evolve would probably be like a close second. Third, right, would be PoE, and then fourth would be Dauntless currently. Enjoy that list. And
I'm missing. Oh, we're waiting on that.
Yep, Night Rain Rose is having some trouble. She's installing Discord now, so that will probably resolve the problem entirely. And then we will have full girls' night. Secondarily, I will be playing Gormaw Righteous Schlong. Wait, that's a bad idea. Hold on, that's a bad idea.
Will you relinquish your barbarian?
Yeah, let me check the barbarian real quick. Okay, so barbarians are pretty good tanks, huh?
You could also be one of the new fun classes.
Okay, yeah, I might actually be a new character this time. What is... We have 3 fighters, 3 barbarians in our history. Is there anything else that could be tanky? Because I feel like we need a tankier type.
I believe the Templar is fairly tanky. Let me check.
It looks like it has a shield, but I don't know if the minis.
Really,
I don't know if the minis match up.
not necessarily. Yeah, the 1 armor, 21 health. Yeah, fairly tanky. But they also do a lot of self damage, so they like flagellate and stuff.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Oh no.
Because Gormaw is a paladin. Whew. Damn. Okay. Gormaw has 2 armor. But he almost died last time. This creates an issue.
How about you puzzle quick for a minute? Then I'm going to go over some of our custom rules and stuff. That will be also waiting for Night Rain Rose.
Okay.
All right, so this is Dungeon World. It is a 2d6 system, so whenever I tell you to roll something, unless it's your damage, you roll 2d6 plus whatever the stat modifier is. So 2d6 plus 1, 2, 3, whatever. On your character sheet, there's a little die next to the stats. You can just click that, and it'll roll that stat for you. A 6 or less means you failed. You're a failure. And I'm disappointed in you. I'm not disappointed in you. But you failed. But it means you're learning from your experiences, so you get 1 experience. A 7 and 9, you get some of what you want, but not all of what you want. At a 10 plus, you get the outcome you want. Plus, you get to regain 1 luck. Speaking of luck, everyone has a pool of luck you can use to increase your rolls. So if it's like a really important attack and you didn't quite get that full success, you can spend luck to make it a full success after you see the roll, but before I tell you the full outcome. Yeah, and then you get 1 additional luck from letting Triton name your character. For those of you that roll new characters, you can swap 2 stats. So, like, you can swap your strength and your int once. Just this once on your first time you play this character. And that's so that some of the randomness doesn't completely screw up your character. Yeah. So something else of note on your character sheet. Trent, maybe you can pull up one of your character sheets and show them this quick.
Yeah.
On your character sheet, there are the names of your moves, and then to the far right side, there's a little checkbox right there. If you click that checkbox, it expands it and fully explains the move. So if it's called, like I'm looking at solo air guitar, arcane art, you click the little checkbox, and then it says, when you weave your performance into a basic spell, choose an ally and effect, heal 1d8 damage, plus 1d4 forward to damage. Their mind is shaken clear of one enchantment to their next blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so that's how you can do that. Your luck is under where bonds would be. I don't really pay attention to gear load, because unless you're trying to Skyrim stuff, I don't care. It's just tedious, and I really don't want to bother with it. So yeah, that's... another... if you go into your little journal there, where the little newspaper is, there are two things at the very top. One is called basic moves, one is called special moves. Basic moves are the moves that everyone can do. They are hack and slash, which is any melee unless you have a precise weapon. Volley is shooting, throwing, whatever. Defy danger, you can do with any stat as long as you can justify it to me. Defend is defending something. Spout lore is one of the few things I will probably not punish you for failing at, because it's just your character trying to remember something about the world. Discern realities, you roll your wisdom, and then you get to ask questions from this list. We have a house rule that if you roll a 10 plus, you can instead just ask me one question. Parlay is parlaying. It's getting stuff from NPCs. Aid or interfere is aiding or interfering your allies. There is no PvP system within Dungeon World, so I know the official how to deal with it, but please don't kill each other. It's annoying. But if you want to kill them, go for it.
Whew, okay. Right. So I got one other thing to ask.
I have a question for Baron when you're done.
Okay, no problem. You know what? I'm going to have to start a new character right now, because the only one that I know of that really is going to be able to tank properly is a fighter, I think.
It seems like Night Rain Rose is still having a bit of trouble, so...
Do we want to possibly just give Night Rain Rose a buy-in to the next campaign? Or next time we do this?
Yeah, well, let's do that. We'll give Night Rain Rose a free pass, and then we'll let Mindlord join us. Since you've given your spot, you now have instant karma. Enjoy. You can play now.
Excellent. It's a shame that it's not Girls' Night anymore, but perhaps that could be another session. Well,
we're still playing dudes anyway.
True.
Try to become a frog person. Let the frog people overcome everything.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that could be fun.
So we've literally never had a Bogue player, and this week we have two.
Oh, get ready. Get ready.
I wonder if I could end up rolling one. All right, first, Mindlord, you go. Tell us who you're going to be tonight, and tell us how long you've been here and what your favorite game is.
I've been here a long time, almost 2 years now. My favorite game at the moment is probably... I'm enjoying Warframe a fair bit. Especially with the new PoE update coming up soon.
Bad acronym. Worst acronym ever. Boo!
Yeah. Plains of Eidolon. That looks really, really cool. And I will be reprising my role as...
Chippendale Banana Hammock, the Infernal Fighter.
So glad to have you back, Chip. That is going to be great. Okay.
That's terrifying.
Oh, I know. You're going to like his character, though. His character is flippin' awesome.
Flippin' awesome. That's how they cuss in this world. They say flippin'.
Flippit. Shimma flam yam mippa nippit. Okay.
I'm legitimately checking to see if there's any other bugs. There's not.
All right, I'm gonna actually roll the dice. I would love to see if I could get a Bogue, and I would love to be a Templar. Let me figure out what this Templar is all about.
All right, you are not a Bogue.
Shit, am I something cool?
You're a kobold. That's kind of similar.
Okay. Let me look at Kobold and learn what they're all about. Oh god. Okay, it's the little croc people. The little dudes.
Are you a lady kobold?
I have not yet checked.
He is.
Haha, yes. Wait,
Don't you mean she is?
yes. So is
Yes.
it
Troy
virtually
is playing a female.
all right? Is every other character? Wait, no. Usako, you're a guy, right? And then
I'm a guy too.
All right.
That's right.
Pam is too. Okay, got it. And Mind Candy's genderless. And then Nani, were you a dude?
I'm a chick.
Okay, cool. Hey, all right. So fellow chicks. All right. Mind Lord's a dude.
Are you sure about that?
You know what?
I've just got to say, Baron, this character is terrible.
You can swap to your stats.
Oh, I did, and it's still terrible.
Mine's not that great either. It's okay.
I
Don't
liked the
worry,
one that
I'll
you
be
rolled the
here
other
too.
night.
I'll be here
Honestly,
to make
that's a
sure that
pretty,
you don't die.
except for the int, that's a really average. Oh, and your charisma shit too. Never mind. That's a terrible
Yeah,
character.
I had it originally. I had to switch my intelligence with my dexterity because I had 5 dexterity.
Oh, that's low. That's the lowest. Oh shit! I have 5 dexterity.
I have -1 in like 4 stats.
I have 9.
Oh my god. Did anything happen to the roll thresholds on the bot, or is this all RNG?
It's just RNG. You guys have just gotten really lucky up until now.
Oh god damn it! All right, well here we go. All right, I gotta name my Templar. So
I was gonna ask if there was possible favoring to having a second switch because I would like to do a second switch.
Nope. 1.
Oh no. I think we're gonna die tonight. Truth be
Wait,
told.
Nani, what's your strength though? What's your strength?
10.
Shit, I have 17 strength, 9 dexterity, 9 constitution, 11 intelligence, 11 wisdom, and 9 charisma.
Yeah, I've got 10 strength, 13 dex, 14 constitution, 5 intelligence, 16 wisdom, 4 charisma. So I can't convince crap.
You're complaining?
This was after I made a change.
I got 12, 7, 8, 9, 7, 16. It's like one good stat.
I mean, okay. You know, I'll make sure that the macro didn't mess up, but I am fairly certain that it's still fine. Yeah, it's all still fine.
So everybody adds a +1 to at least 1 stat. Got it.
Really?
Wait, really? Oh, that's a lie, right?
No,
Okay.
Damn.
she's trying to bold-faced lie. I'm just yeah, like you guys just got shit on. Unfortunately,
Okay.
people
Kobolds.
just somehow kept picking the really good stats characters
Okay.
and just left you guys the garbage.
I think I have to apologize for that.
Okay, I have a good understanding of what motivates kobolds right now, but I don't have a good sense of the Templar class because it's not under class references. Do you have a sheet to throw in there, or can you toss me something?
Oh yeah, I can link you the initial character sheet, and I can, if you want, I can read the description of Templar.
Yeah. Give me a description of the character that I'm going to be playing, just so I've got like some direction here.
You must seek out the seed of heresy and evil. You must show this vile world it can be made clean once more. Foul beasts and blasphemers shall be kindling to your righteous fires, and if your cleansing flames grows too hot that you must too be consumed, then you will burn in contentment, knowing that you leave this world closer to absolution.
Oh boy, this is interesting with a kobold too. I feel like.
If any of you don't know what your race is, there's a under race reference. There's a picture and a brief description.
Yep. I'm reading it right now.
So I have a quick question
Mhm.
for the bard. In Dungeon World, are there not bard spells? Are these moves like that arcane art? Is that sort of like replacing?
That is your bard spell,
Okay, cool. Thanks.
basically. Otherwise, spells would be at the bottom of your character sheet, but you don't have spells.
Yeah, I don't have any.
All right, so I'm
fun
gonna.
thing, like always have somewhere to stay, and get in people's pants, which is a theme in this game apparently.
All right, so I'm gonna
Might be a
name.
little bit different now that we have pretty much a team of girls.
I'm gonna name my
Nah.
character.
I don't know. Pam was one of the first ones to try and sleep with the enemy.
Okay, and then stuff happened, and I got cock blocked. Okay.
Anyway,
Keep
Not
it in
cool,
your
bro.
pants.
so Trey, what are you naming your character?
I'm gonna name my character Sacroscale Holy Tongue. Let's go! All right, explain. Oh, sorry. Sounds like a theme. Yeah, I know.
I'm sensing a theme with your character.
I love compound names really a lot. All right, so citizens
And dick names.
and dick names. Citizens, this is how it's going to go now because we got to pick up the pace a little bit. I held this up, and that's my apology to you personally, but we'll roll with our punches. So all of the quests were posted in our subreddit, but I'm guessing not all of you have checked our subreddit. So Baron, can you go down the roll and explain what quests we have? Before you do that, let me just explain to the players that we are going to choose a quest before we begin role playing. The reason we do that is it helps us get out of town fast. We need to get out of town fast. It's very fun to punch each other and kick each other and throw beer in the tavern. That is very fun. But it is not the most, constructive way to spend most of our session. We should meet each other. We should go maybe to some sort of a merchant. Most of us are new characters, so we're poor. You can't buy anything. So maybe you just want to go on the adventure. And then that's about it. So let's hear those quests, Baron.
All right, let me quick drag you guys over to this gorgeous picture that we have. This is the town you guys are currently in. All right, your quests are investigate the scraping sound. The scraping sound that was heard to the south of town has begun again. The cause is unknown, but it seems to be getting further away from town, for now at least. Another whispering cave. Whisperings have been heard coming from another cave. The reports are very similar to the one that let you find and befriend the Nothic named Enagos. A murder of diggers. Plain words. The Queen's crows, very large air quotes crows, have been seen digging into the northwest of town. Whatever it is, it can't be good. Put a stop to it, and if possible, figure out what they're digging up. A quest from Trither. For the first time, there was a quest on the board from Trither, who's the captain of the guard. It simply says, go to the mausoleum northeast of town and retrieve the stone box inside. Bring it to me, and I will pay you.
That sounds like a trap.
All right. I like the idea of the mausoleum, and I like Trither well enough. What do you guys think?
I'm okay with Trither.
I'm fine with that.
I was hoping to do this investigate the scraping sound actually.
Just a quick question. Did you catch the session where we did the other cave with scraping sounds?
Well, no, there's investigate the scraping sounds, and there's investigate the whispering cave. Those are different quests.
Oh.
And I think I did see the one with the whispering cave, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Well, if the scraping sound seems to be getting further away, then I suppose we should do it before that resolves itself without finding out why.
Trither is going to be around for a long time. We could actually investigate the scraping sound.
Scrape.
All right. So how many is that for scrape? Just say I.
Aye.
Aye.
That's the majority. All right.
Sure.
That's what we're doing.
All right, so you all are in the tavern, presumably sitting around the same table. You have met and agreed upon a quest, and you are basically just wrapping up your conversation. If you want to talk to the Duke or Trither, they're both in the bar at the moment. So yeah, we'll pick up with you guys have agreed on your quest.
And then can you explain the setting and why we're all in town and why this is like status quo?
So, there was a war that went on for 13 years. The Emperor called basically everyone that could fight to this war to aid the Fae in clearing their land of evil. When the Duke got back to his town, turned out the evil moved into his town. The castle is currently infested by somebody known as the Queen of Crows, and the land is just riddled with, orcs and naga and giant spiders and all sorts of stuff. And so we put out a call to the Emperor, who basically said, "Go fuck yourself." And so he put out this general call saying, "Come help me clear out my lands. I will pay you, except for a couple things that I'm looking for. You can keep anything you find. I just want my land back." And then within the tavern, he posts things that they've heard about there's a board on the wall that they nail various quests to, and adventurers come and they gather parties. They agree upon a quest, and then they go out and they do it, and then they die. Nobody's actually died yet, but they're going to die.
Okay.
Also, I want to say this now that I'm like that's it, epilogue. I'm gonna make frog jokes the entire time. So get ready for those corny jokes, guys.
Bring on the frog jokes. I love it.
Do you want to hear the first one?
You got to do it in character, right?
No, I just like do it just cause.
All right, go ahead.
How do frogs die?
They croak.
They croak.
Not that. They Kermit suicide.
God
Oh,
damn
God.
it. God. Woo!
Oh boy.
First one of many to come, guys.
I am looking forward to this.
Unbeknownst to her, Pam's character has butt cancer.
Karma just struck.
Anyway, you guys are in the tavern. Have at it.
So have you guys heard about the scraping sound that's going on outside of town? I think we should check it out.
I think that's a brilliant idea. Whereabouts was that scraping sound out towards?
South of town.
It
Yes, the
sounded like
south.
it was coming from south of town.
Well, if we're all in agreement, then I believe we should head out that way.
And just quickly, Baron, would you consider it later in the day?
Why don't you guys keep talking for a minute? I just realized I didn't add this question to this page, but that's right about there.
Ooh. Oh, I meant later in the day from the tavern talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I'm gonna let you guys talk for a minute. Hear everybody's voice.
Excellent.
Yes.
This isn't the most, you're a lively bunch at times, aren't you all?
I'm debating whether or not I'd like to prepare myself for just in case.
Ribbit.
Well, what gear do we have on us that would be of use to all, this quest?
I have my shillelaghs just in case.
You have a shillelagh, do ya?
Indeed I do.
Does anyone have a shovel?
This guy does not have a shovel.
Out of curiosity, Baron, can I cast a spell / move?
Yeah.
Okay, and how do I cast the one that I want to cast?
Just say it out loud.
Yeah, hold on. I know what she means. What she wants to share. I'm forgetting what
Because it has all kinds of math on it.
This one. Okay. Roll your wisdom. So right below wisdom where it says 2, just to the right of that, there's a little die right there. You can just click that and it'll roll for you. Aw, shit. So I will give you, so yeah, you get 3 hold. Like we discussed previously, you can use one of your hold to just re-roll your shapeshift for free. She's shapeshifting. You can also use your hold to let's see, what else would you can like maim a wound or maim a limb, and you can approach things stealthily. Those are your 3 things you can use your hold on. Would you like to describe what it looks like?
So I am changing myself into that of a large werewolf, with, I don't know, something that's not a frog.
Well, I suppose that would be able to dig as adequately as a shovel. That is quite the impressive form you have there.
I don't have any need for shovels. I have my paws.
Scabs likes this one.
Hey, Mind Candy, could you get your microphone close to your face so we can hear you?
Is it better?
It's getting better. Do you have a headset microphone on, or is this like a webcam mic?
It's a headset mic. Is that better? Or...
Tap it.
I think it's using.
Will you hold your button down and tap your mic? Nope, you have the wrong mic activated.
Oh, crap.
That's okay. You can switch it in settings real quick.
Discord likes to change microphones periodically, just to keep you on your toes.
Is there anyone performing at the tavern currently?
There is. The captain of the guard is currently playing his concertina. And he's not like actively like looking for tips. He's just constantly playing it.
This guy's crap. I could play my fiddle circles around this fella.
He goes, "Fuck you!"
I don't think you want to pick a fight with him of all people.
I didn't know he could hear me.
You're a little bit loud.
That's what my mother always told me.
So the bartender notices that the druid has shifted, and he goes, "I'm gonna have to fucking make that sign, aren't I?" Fuck. And he like goes into the back room.
I think now would be a good time to vacate the premises before any new signs are put up.
All right. So the door to the tavern is kicked in, and a rather elderly dwarf with a white beard kind of stumbles in. He goes, "All right, what the fuck it? You, come here!"
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
He walks up to you, goes, "Open your mouth." He sticks like a strip of leather in your mouth. Goes, "Bite down." Yes, all right, and he pulls out these 2 gorgeous gauntlets. I mean, they're gorgeous. They're like chromed. They're scale mail, and he like starts putting them on your hands and kind of cinching them up. He goes, "Right, so this is gonna hurt like a bitch," and then he just like clamps down his hands onto your wrists, and they're just hot as hell. And it hurts like a motherfucker. He goes, "All right, yo, sorry, we had to bond it to you because you gotta, align it to you. It hurts, but that's just give my leather back."
What do I feel as I'm looking at them?
So I mean, your hands still kind of hurt.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the exact phrasing here.
Is my mic better now?
It's perfect, yeah.
Much.
Yeah, that's
All
perfect.
right. Silly
All right.
Discord.
Mics are for faces. I don't know. So these are gauntlets of the Sterling Hand. They're crafted of dwarven metal. Their mirrored metal hand is deeply scored with runes of power and rejuvenation, meant to replace wounded or destroyed limbs from mining accidents. The Sterling Hand bonds to the wound, old or new, and is strong and stout. It can be used as a weapon near range, and is made of pure enough silver to harm creatures affected by such. It also gives you +2 armor.
Is that on top of my scale mail?
Yep.
My scale armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ooh.
That's awesome.
And so he's like looking at you, like turn your hands over and kind of like checking the fit. And it fits really well, which is weird because he never had you like check anything. Like he never had you test anything on.
Well, he did test my soul.
Yes. All right, there you go.
I think that's a
I
fitting
expect
hook
it 10
for you.
gold. I know
yes.
where you sleep. It's in here somewhere, I think. I'll find you if you don't. All right, have fun. And he like pats you on the shoulder and just kind of saunters out of the bar.
Ooh. These are excellent.
So, what are those? What do you got there? They look pretty shiny. What's the deal with that, huh? What is that? Who is that?
These are custom-made gauntlets from Wrath, the Forge Master here. They are magical items in themselves, and they are fantastic.
Ooh, magic. Ooh, fantastic magic. Oh, tell me a little bit more about how do you make those? What is it made of?
Well, it appears to be made out of a dwarven metal, was it?
Ooh.
Yeah,
And,
can you actually try and spout lore for me really quick?
Is that
While
Wiz?
you're in? Int. That's mine. Mine lord. Sorry.
My int, okay.
Yep, intelligence.
I'm gonna do
Damn,
it too.
son.
I'm gonna try to do it too.
Trey, do you want to spend luck on that?
I do not.
Okay, you get 1 experience. You don't know shit. They're shiny. That's it. Mind Lord, you should not touch Nani with these. Because they are silver,
yes.
and she appears to be a werewolf. And that, hurts them. So,
I see.
Only if
It
it
should-
pierces me, right?
it should be
Or
noted,
is it-
just mostly the back is the silver scale mail, the palm is leather, but still. Just
Well, I
be aware of
mean,
it.
even with traditional werewolf stories, it's usually when the silver pierces, not generally just being around it.
Nani, why don't you roll your intelligence?
Oh, God.
Oh my
Those are some
god.
shiny gloves. You get 1 experience.
Excellent. I'm dying because of gloves. Take those things off!
No, you don't know that they're bad. They're just shiny.
Well,
Anyway,
I am very, very
Um,
pleased with this, and I'm very keen to try them out. Shall we head off?
Scabs thinks we should go.
Do you always talk in third person?
Scabs does. Why the fuck don't you?
Did you just curse? Did you curse in front of me? Did you curse?
Scabs did.
You will confess.
Are we going to stand around here and argue over his shiny
Silence!
gloves, or are we going to leave?
Silence!
Let's go.
I cannot hear the confession of this one over your incessant rambling.
And I'm just going to start walking out of the tavern.
But I didn't get my drink.
Wait! Do not go! You cannot go! I have received no confession.
Let's leave before things get out of hand.
Perhaps you're right. Let's go.
You can't escape the good, holy way. You can't escape it.
Run away!
Scabs is leaving.
I am also fast.
Ribbit.
I have 5 dexterity out of character. I'm not fast at all.
and you're like 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
My character walks with them, but just like puts his hand on his face, just like thinking, why in the fuck did I do this?
I see your shame. You feel that shame, feel it.
Let it burn through your soul. All right. So you guys start heading to the south of town. It should be noted, some of you probably have, I'm not positive, but some of you probably have adventuring gear. And the way adventuring gear works is it has 5 uses, and as long as it's something mundane that your character would logically have, you can just produce it. Like, my character would probably have a shovel, because I'm an adventurer and we use shovels. So you just mark off 1 use and then mark you have a shovel. Or I'm an adventurer, I would have rope. So, etc. As long as it's
Out of
something that you can...
curiosity, what exactly is a token of your land?
Token of your land, that's something you get to... It's fluff, basically. You can just say whatever it is. You decide where you're from, and you can say, it's a root from the ancient tree under which I was trained, or something.
Gotcha.
So some of you might have adventuring gear, some of you don't. It depends on the class and what I rolled for you when making the classes, because your gear is also random.
All right, so y'all are running from me in my Inquisition, my own personal Inquisition. You're running from me, correct? Who's leading?
I'm sorry, can we get a nobody expects the Trightmare Inquisition command?
Nobody expects the Triquisition.
All right. You're heading south
I
of
guess
town.
I would be leading because I left first.
All right.
I would think Scabs would be close behind. Yeah.
All right. You're an animal right now or something, right? You've shapeshifted. What shape are you again?
Correct. I'm a werewolf.
Okay. That's very strange. Scabs, you would follow a werewolf?
Actually, hold on. We're gonna do something fun here. We're gonna see what race the werewolf originally was that she studied.
Ooh.
How do I do that?
I'm trying to find the rollable table. 1 second.
Hey guys, you want to hear another joke? Frog joke?
Not really.
No.
Out of character?
Not.
Out of character or in character?
And, out of character.
Okay, go for it.
No.
What do you get when you cross a frog and a pig?
A fig?
A lifetime ban from the Muppet Show studio.
Oh my god.
Well played, Pam.
Oh shit!
Oh.
So Nani, the werewolf that you studied was once a crystalline.
So does this mean it's a crystal wolf?
It's like half wolf and it's got like chunks of crystal sticking out of it.
Holy
I'm okay
shit.
with this.
This is
That
so
sounds kind
cool.
of badass.
That's awesome.
Trait, I'm Garm.
Garm. That seems very familiar. What is that from?
Ragnarok Online.
Oh. Very cool.
GT, thank you.
Yeah, JT made the expect command. Amazing. All right, so since you're leading, my character is way far away. I have -2 dexterity here. Not a good thing. So I'm way behind at this point, and I'm like, oh, ice wolf, you're ice, right? What? Wait for me, wait.
Keep running.
Can we roll dex to see how fast we are in comparison to each other?
Are you actively trying to leave him behind?
Yes.
I failed.
Okay, this is just a comparison, so you won't get experience for this, but...
Okay.
We're running
So,
our... Which one are we rolling?
Dex, because
Dex.
that's technically speed. If you're doing it for a long time, so it would be con, but...
Wait, did I get a partial? There are 2... Hold on.
No, you gotta fail.
Okay.
Mine was worse than his.
Well,
You're
I'm the
missing
only one
somebody.
that passed.
And all the way.
Yeah.
So I think Mind Candy is like the other one that's not slowing down. to like let you catch up. My game's just kind of going.
Scabs is booking it.
All right. My character is probably going to be huffing and puffing at this point. Ice Cube Wolf, please wait for me. I want to understand your cubes.
I'll give you a ride if you promise to be nice.
I'll be nice. Just tell me what you are.
I'm just your average warrior here, druid.
A druid. I've never seen one like you. You're all icy. Is that ice? It's warm. Why is your ice warm?
All the better to keep you cold in the winter.
I don't understand. And my character's gonna lick.
Just how I like it.
My character's gonna start licking the crystals. This isn't ice. This is salty. Ugh. Ah.
Yeah, I do have to sweat. There is still fur here.
Weird. So, how did you learn this? Who taught you this?
How did I learn that?
Are you a crystalline? I've heard of those. Wait, have I heard of those? Boom!
I don't know.
You have. I know all about crystalline. I've studied them extensively. You don't look like a normal crystalline. I see organic matter.
I've purged crystalline before.
I don't even know how to react to him.
So, Usako, are you like chronicling these adventures since you're a bard?
I'm not sure. There's not much to write about.
Are you playing as you go, or are you just like following them and being like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Right? Okay, so right now we're just running and
most of you are just walking, but Scab's Sullen Strike is like she's doing that like Summer Olympics, the fast walking. Like with the hips.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. Wait! I might know what you are, but I don't know who you are. Who are you? I am Sacro Scale Holy Tongue. And I stick my tongue out and go. And maybe there's a little bit of holy light at the end of my tongue. Baron?
I'm going to actually stop walking. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to face him. And I'm going to show him my tongue being about the same length, seeing as that I'm originally a frog.
Oh, that's weird. Oh,
I believe that we're related, my friend.
Your anatomy's messed up. I cannot follow you. Oh, mysteries to solve.
What a strange
Let's just find out more about this.
With.
Your name, short one. What are you?
What are you calling short, shorty?
I mean, greater size than I one, of course. What are you? Who are you?
You don't know who I am?
I am afraid not.
You've never heard of Solo Air Guitar? Best bard in all these lands?
Well, I have now. Just right now, as a matter of fact. Yeah, my favorite bard. Never met one. You're my favorite.
That's better.
So, with a name like Air Guitar, so, I assume you play, obviously.
Solo pulls out his fiddle and starts fiddling. I don't know, is there a performance roll?
Out of curiosity, how close are we to our destination?
It's like 2 kilometers out. 2.5.
Okay.
So the town guard is very much diminished because it's the survivors of the war that the Duke brought back with him. There's roughly a dozen of them. And they do patrols around the area, mostly to gather intel. They've actually at this point more just become scouts for you guys to go out and deal with shit. And one of them noticed this scraping sound. a ways out.
So let's see here. Nani's male. Sako's male.
Nani is female.
Nani's female. Okay, good. Sako, you're male. Pam, you are male Bogue?
I'm male. Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, so what's your charisma, Sako?
16.
Okay, so that's at least a +2, right?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Okay, so you whipped out your fiddle and you played?
Yep, I'm just playing my fiddle, fiddling away,
All right, cool.
Nothing sus about that.
stomping my foot, playing my fiddle.
My jaw is dropped. I am astounded. With 16 charisma, and this being the first bard that I've ever seen, I'm going to assume that my character is outright floored. And I'm just going to be in shock. Like, and you can note how impressed I am with what I have seen.
You darn tootin'.
Scabs is just mildly annoyed.
I didn't know an air guitar could be played like that.
Little loud one, I'm curious. What is your name?
Me? You don't mean me.
The one who licked me.
No, my name is Sacro Scale Holy Tongue. I did it twice this time so you could see how holy it was. 3 times.
So you guys hear a very large, like, thump, thump, thump. It appears to be footsteps. It's coming towards you.
Well, I suppose now would be a perfect time to discern realities on that thump, thump, thump.
All right. Also, my lord, I give you that handout. It's under the loots.
Yes,
folder.
I saw that. Thank you very much.
All right, go
Solo
ahead and
stops
roll
playing.
that discern reality. Do you want to up that, my lord?
No, I'll just ask one question. What should I be out on the lookout for?
Something really big. At this point, you can start to see like movement through the trees.
Everyone
Very,
take cover.
Very tall movement through the trees.
I see something big. Does anyone else have any better idea of what it could be?
Everybody get under one of the trees.
Scabs goes off the path they were following, and is like sort of off to the side, kind of like, uh-oh, this no good.
I've got no idea what that is. I didn't even hear anything.
All right, out of
You're too busy
character.
playing a fiddle.
Out of character, rolling for discern reality is how your character is going to find out what they think about what's happening, and it's the best way to earn XP. I just failed mine, so I'm marking some XP. Big time.
So yeah, Osako and Trite, you both get experience.
Thank you.
Mind Candy, you can alter your roll with luck if you'd like. Otherwise, you failed and you get.
I'll just accept the fail.
All right, Nani,
Yes?
you succeeded. What would you like to ask? You can ask any of the. Hold on, I can pop this up for you. Boop, 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 show the players. So, where it says discern realities there on the right, there's a list of questions there. You can ask 3 of those, or you can just ask me 1 question. It's actually really funny that Nani's the one that succeeded on this.
It's that nose that I got. What here is not what it appears to be?
The trees.
Damn it, I just told everybody to hide under them.
It doesn't mean we listened.
Out of character, so like one of Hopper Lash's spells is that his senses is briefly attuned to magic. So the GM will tell you what here is magical. So
You'd have to roll cast a spell to do that.
all right, so I just use intelligence.
I'm pretty sure it's intel for the wizard.
All right.
It's been a while since we had the wizard.
Baron, can you turn your gain just up a little bit?
Oh, sorry. I was actually mumbling. That was my bad. It's when I look away and start mumbling, it gets quiet.
It's okay.
Okay, my next question, or do you want to address her 8?
Go ahead and finish asking your questions.
What is about to happen?
Something that means you no harm is actually about to go past you.
Good to know. What here is useful or valuable to me?
Not harming the trees. Yeah, not harming the trees. It would be incredibly valuable to you.
Good to know. Okay, those are my 3 questions.
All right, and then Pam. Casting a spell. Yep, it's it. So, on a. So I'm making. Do you want to up that at all, Pam?
Wouldn't it be 2, right? 2?
Yep.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you have 14, so you have plenty. All right, the spell is successful, and you're casting. What's it called?
Detect magic.
Yeah.
Good idea. That was great.
I just want everybody to know in character that I am letting you know. We mean there is no harm, and don't climb the trees.
Oh, okay.
Dwarves
stay
do
out of
not
its
climb trees.
Ribbit.
So, yeah, Pam, as you detect magic, the thing coming towards you is inherently magic, and it's an incredibly old magic, and you like feel it crash against you almost as you're trying to like sense it. You're now noticing all of the trees around you, all of the leaves are just kind of rustling and moving in really unusual way because there's very little wind right now. So yeah, whatever's coming towards you is incredibly magical and incredibly old.
Guys, you want to hear another frog joke?
No.
Yes.
Out of character or in character?
My character only says one thing, and it's ribbit. Just like I am Groot, but it's just like ribbit. Because I did this thing where it says like my character does dark magic. Well, he sacrificed like his way of speaking instead of just saying ribbit, so he could have dark magic or more of it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. Okay. This is for you, Trey. What do you get when you cross a gator and a poison frog?
You get a kobold.
You get a crocodile.
No. You know what?
It's funny, you gotta laugh at it.
I like that joke because Toxicroak or Krogunk. Yeah. I like those Pokemon a lot. So I like that joke a lot too.
Can I use a bardic lore on whatever this thing is?
Yeah.
Or have we seen enough of it yet?
I forget. Do you have to roll her bardic lore, or do you just get it?
It doesn't say what to roll if there's a roll.
Okay. If it doesn't say a roll, you just do it. So, this is something I didn't actually automate in your rolls. You get to choose an area of expertise, and this is permanent. So.
Oh.
Yeah, this is something. Some of the classes I missed things that I should have rolled and I'm kind of modifying them as I go. So, but in your case, you get to choose one.
I guess I'll go for bestiary of creatures unusual.
All right. You can ask me one question about it.
What is it?
It is a Trent.
Treebeard, my old friend.
So it approaches you guys, and yeah, it's like this tree with legs, and it's walking up, and it kind of stops, and then it looks down at Nani and goes, "You there? You're friends of ours. Can you tell me which way the Duke is?"
So I'm just gonna look up at this giant Trent, smile, and point him in the direction.
Okay. It's got like this beard of moss that's got like 6 squirrels like just looking out of it, like looking down at you.
Quick question, dear friend. What business do you have with the Duke?
I don't know. He called me, so I come.
Fair enough.
Excuse me, how did he call you? Did he just scream really loud? I don't understand. This doesn't make sense. Is there magic at play? Can you tell me what magic is at play? Also, how are you alive? You are a tree.
Oh, trees
This
are
one
living
talks
beings.
fast. And he looks at Nani and he goes, "Can you make him stop?"
Excuse me, my gender is female. Also, I can talk a lot faster than this if you want to see. I'll show you. Here,
No,
watch.
I
This is a
can't.
word, this is a word, this is a word, this is also a word. Look how fast I'm talking. I'm talking very fast. Hello. Hi.
Can I just put my paw on top of his head? On her head?
Your shoulder blades are inferior, out of character. You cannot silence this kobold. Excuse me, tree person, can I go for a ride? Hello? Are you impressed with how fast I'm talking? Hello?
So it like legit kneels down and puts its face really close to you. There are squirrels really close to your face. Its face is really close to you. This thing is probably 40, 50 feet tall.
Oh, I am intimidated now. Please don't hurt me.
And it kind of looks you up and down. And it goes, "You hunt for the gods?"
All right, so my character gets real serious, like like right up the spine shiver all the way, making me stand completely upright. Yes! I will never stop hunting for the gods!
Good. You should go deal with that. And he points straight south.
And my character just silently salutes, stiff at attention.
Now.
And I kind of,
Scabs.
hold on, I kind of dig my heels into Nani and like give the giddy up.
I remember offering you a ride. I don't remember you ever actually jumping on me.
Oh, I'm too quick for that. I of course would have jumped right on you.
Okay, that would explain why putting my paw on your head didn't work.
Oh yeah, sorry. I full on would have mounted you hardcore.
Nothing sus.
That's what she said.
Scabs, does that sound at all concerning to you?
Scabs does not like the sound of that.
Have any of the rest of you become familiar with the goings-on around here?
No, perhaps you could tell us about it.
So the Trent kind of pivots over to Usako, solo air guitar. He says, "You are wild, like us. Here. And he reaches up and like snaps a twig off of his back and hands it down to you. He goes, make a bow of this for your fiddle and play like the wind.
I think I will.
I should go. The Duke doesn't like to keep waiting. Although, it seems that's all he ever does. And he stands back up and just starts heading north towards the town.
Well, to be brief about things, there appears to be some kind of, well, where to start, really. The Duke is some kind of... He appears to be ancient in himself, but there is something unusual about him. Perhaps divine influences somewhere. And there is also this opposing force known as the Queen of Crows, who has been taking residence in the Duke's castle and causing grief around town. There's something about the Queen's Crows themselves that are perhaps weak against holy forces.
Hold on. This is perfect. You just said perhaps they're weak against holy forces. I rolled a 10 on wisdom. That's spout lore, right?
No, spout lore isn't.
Fuck. God, shit. Wait, discern realities is wisdom?
Discern realities, which is situational awareness, is wisdom.
God damn it. All right, well, here comes that roll.
Damn, Mind Lord.
All right, I will take the XP.
All right, my lord, give yourself a luck. And what are you spending lore on?
The Crows.
All right, you can continue. I thought my character was going to be able to interject with some awesome knowledge, but not in this case.
Based on what you know, the Crows aren't necessarily alive. Like, you've killed one and you've had people get visions of them, like, reincarnating almost immediately, just somewhere else. How this is done, you're not sure, but it's not good.
Does my bardic lore of creatures unusual lend any insight?
It would once he describes it to you guys.
Okay.
Yes, so these crows, they are not living at the very least. They appear humanoid with, instead of a head, green flames, I think it was, and a giant crow's skull floating within the flames. We have encountered them a number of times, and they are not pleasant, to say the very least.
All right, my character is gonna hop down off of Nani, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start hurting myself. I'm gonna take the knout from wherever I store that knout, and I'm gonna start beating myself.
What the devil are you doing?
I take 1 damage.
You okay there, little one?
Queen of Crows! Queen of Crows! Queen of Crows! I must stop her! I know nothing of her! Queen of Crows! My God will forgive my shortcomings!
You were just born that way, kiddo.
I was born of my God. My God wants me to know. My God wants me to destroy the evil. Queen of Crows sounds evil enough to me, and I don't know anything.
Can I grab whatever he's hitting himself with?
So, have you guys ever seen those?
I
like,
take 2
lashes
damage.
That, in some religions, especially some really extreme versions of Catholicism, they like lash themselves as penance. It's one of those. It's like a short whip with like spikes on it.
Don't try to stop me. I have earned this. I deserve this. The Queen of Crows.
Grapple her.
All right. If you let that happen, let's see how the outcome goes. And if not, I'll roll the damage. By the way, this is totally building wrath that my character can spend later.
Is that a
Scab is
strength roll?
very confused.
I've seen this before, I think. It's a ritual that they undertake to do something. But nevertheless, I think it's best that we let them perform this ritual. Probably.
What kind of bloody ritual is that? Like literally bloody.
Pain brings me closer to my god. Pain gives me clarity where I have failure. I need this. I must atone for not knowing.
Oh dear
Well,
God.
Let's atone on the move then, shall we?
And I'm done. I take 3 damage.
Oh no.
Oh, that was good.
But I keep
That was
walking
good.
forward now.
All right then, I'll be walking over this way then.
Well, let's walk south if we're going to be walking anywhere.
Trite, based on your description, do you serve Faris?
I don't actually know my god right now. Can you give me a god just so that'll make it easier on me?
So Faris is the same deity that Nikolai serves, and it is the deity of knowledge.
Yeah, that makes good sense to me because even my kobold race is curious and its goals are to gather knowledge. So this would align 100%.
So your god is depicted generally as having 3 eyes, and they are often associated with the sun and the 2 moons of this world. And one of the moons currently is undergoing a blood moon, which is weird that it's just one. So just be aware of that. Anyway, you guys head south. I'm sure you can talk to JT and he'll give you more info on his deity. And I look forward to that interaction.
Yeah, it's gonna be badass. This is gonna be badass.
You guys head south for a while. Eventually, you guys are kind of, once you think you're getting closer based on the guard's description, you slow down a bit, you start getting a little more cautious. And who's leading the party right now? Like, who's out in front?
Scabs is.
Scabs is.
Alright, Scabs, you see, so you're in fairly dense forest, but you see, like, a standing stone in front of you. And as you look kind of left and right, and kind of shift around a bit, you see there's, like, a bunch of standing stones over here. But they're really dirty, like, they're freshly erected. Like, there's still chunks of dirt hanging to them.
Roll to see roll to see if you know what it is. Go, roll, everyone. Do you know? I do not know. I will take the XP. I'm gonna level up. Guarantee.
I rolled a 5. I assume that's still bad.
6 or less is a failure. If you would like, any of you can spend, well, Mind Candy and Mind Lord.
I'll get some experience.
XP train. XP train.
Usako, you get a partial. Would you like to up that to a full? It would cost 2 luck.
No, I'm good.
Alright, Usako, you know that standing stones are... Generally, they're really old. Like, people don't erect them anymore. But they're generally religious in nature. Some cults still use them. But, you know, they're an old thing. People don't do it anymore.
I've heard about this. As a song, I think.
Mind Candy and Mind Lord kind of appropriate the minds, you know what's going on. These are standing stones. You see them periodically throughout the wastelands and like the uninhabited parts of the world that used to be habited. They tend to be kind of places of power. or religious significance. Sometimes they're way lines of like magical power, which this is, you're not sure, but it could be any of these things. The fact that their stones are covered in fresh dirt means someone is actively putting these up, like recently, because it's, it rains on and off. So the rain hasn't washed the dirt off of these yet.
Scabs, is there anything that you would like to do about these?
Scabs is confused. Scabs doesn't understand why these are new. Normally, that's an old thing. Scabs knows something is not right about this, and so Scabs is on edge.
I'm going to place my hand on my sword and see if I can scent blood anywhere nearby.
Other than the normal gratuitous amount somewhere down and behind you, there's no fresh blood around here.
And there isn't, there doesn't appear to be a line of, or a tunnel of blood between here and the town.
No.
Well, small mercies, I suppose.
So, from behind one of the pillars, you see a figure walk around to one of the pillars that you have fairly good vision on. And it kind of goes up and touches it with both hands. And it's got like a rock in one hand, and it just starts kind of like scraping on the rock.
Wait, what is it?
There is a figure. It's humanoid-esque. And it's just like touching the standing stone, and it's got a rock in its hand. And it's like scraping the standing stone.
Fuck.
Can I start to approach it?
Sure.
That was a failed discern, by the way.
Okay.
Discern realities is wisdom, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. That was
Damn it. I rolled the wrong
Careful
thing.
there, wolfy lass.
Okay, good. I did.
The exact same roll. All right.
So I'm basically approaching it. I'm being cautious, but at the same time, I'm just kind of holding guard because I'm assume bigger than most others in the werewolf form.
Sniff it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you get closer, and it looks like it was maybe human or elf. It's kind of hard to tell. Its skin looks like it was severely burned, and it's just like black and cracked, and then underneath it's just gray. And it either doesn't hear you or it's ignoring you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
It pauses briefly and turns and looks at you, and its eyes look like lit embers. And it just
are you
kind of looks at
okay?
you. And then it slowly just turns back and starts scraping the standing stone again.
It's very pretty, but are you okay? Can we help you?
I don't think it's natural, love.
What in this world is natural?
Excuse me, isn't that your specialty, Druid?
I actually don't know what you mean.
Nature?
Things that are natural nature.
Things that are natural.
Hold on.
Like myself. Oh, natural.
Oh, don't make me swoon any further. I won't be standing. My
Let's say
character.
it all together now. Keep it in your pants.
I don't have anything to take out of my pants. I'm looking for something to go into them. And I
When you're a
wink.
performer, you always give the crowd what they want.
Hold on, I'm reading.
And I wasn't talking to you, thirsty, horny boy. I'm just looking at this tall drink of water over here.
I facepalm quite. Well, not hard, but just smother my face with my hands in annoyance, perhaps?
Solo straightens up as someone calls him tall.
Let me give you some advice, demon wannabe. You better pick up the guitar because you don't have a lot going for you, looks-wise.
Okay, I'd like to use spirit tongue for my surroundings and listen to nature around me. What do I roll for that?
Sorry, I was messing something about taco. I don't have to call it taco salad anymore. I was messaging something about adventure mode stuff.
About team adventure mode.
It's my default to call it the code name.
So, do you need me to repeat?
No, I was. Let me check. So you're rolling spirit tongue?
Also, Shraiku subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Shraiku. We owe you a knighting ceremony.
Oh shit!
Guys, do you want to hear another frog joke?
Yes.
All right. I got one. Also, I think my friend's watching. So, Ariana, if you listen to this, you're gonna listen to this and you're gonna love it, Ariana. All right. What do you call a girl with a frog in her hair? A lily.
Because that's where frogs sit.
Hey.
So just general rule of thumb for people in general. If it doesn't say roll, whiz, or con, or whatever, you don't roll. You just do it. So,
okay.
Nani, you just listen to the birds and the bees. And they're talking about sex a lot, which is weird. And then you listen to the squirrels. And whatever else is around here. They're very faint. There is no animals near here. Like, they're actively avoiding this place.
That's always good to know.
And basically, they're upset that somebody's fucking with their forest. And they don't know what's going on, but they do not like these things. These weird, ashen, crusty things.
Well, that's... Wait, I don't know that. I keep quiet.
So I'm going to kind of murmur back to the group that nature is not happy with this area.
Well, if all else fails, I suppose... Does anyone else have any clue that could help us here?
So, right about now, you guys notice... Like, it's hard to tell because, the wind's blowing, etc. But there is a dragging sound coming towards you. Like, something's dragging something through the leaves. And it's getting closer.
Do you hear that?
I suppose another one is dragging another stone.
Up.
I place my hand on my sword and consult with the spirits inside, see if they have any insight onto this.
Wait, did I roll charisma again? God damn it. Double god damn it.
Did you fail again?
Daddy's getting a level tonight.
I was gonna say, Trent's gonna be like level 10.
Level up, level up. We know nothing. We sense nothing.
I got a 1.
In fact,
Shit's fucked, yo.
In fact, we are actively distracted, probably staring lovingly into each other's eyes, if Baron will permit.
That is up to you guys.
I rolled a 9, so I'm a little bit happier.
What's this kobold's charisma?
10, actually. Not bad, but not the greatest.
All right then. You're kind of growing on me, Shorty.
Oh, that's great. I've always wanted to grow.
I bet.
All right. So my lord,
I'm gonna actually do something really bold.
let me answer my lord's rolling out his spirits thing quick. So my lord, you're a fighter. You're kind of trained to listen to movements, things that are coming towards you. There are about a dozen footsteps coming towards you, all struggling, all dragging whatever they're dragging. Whatever they're dragging is big. You also hear somewhere behind you and a little to your left if you're facing the sound, large-ish footsteps.
I'm gonna ask a dumb question.
I see. And what do the spirits say about this?
They are intrigued and urge you to be on alert.
Well, I'll loosen my sword in its sheath and slowly begin to draw it and have it ready.
Okay, Nani, you're going to do something bold?
Yeah, I wanted to use my tongue and grab the stone from its hand.
All right. So I think this is the first time we've actually had somebody use their, racial ability. Or one of the first, at least.
So I'm going to roll my dex.
I believe so, yes. Would you like to up that with your luck?
I would. I just
So
want
you would
to.
take-
I want to do it to a 7 at least.
Okay, so you can spend 1 to make it a partial success, or 4 to make it a full success.
I just want to do 1.
All right. So you snatch the stone from its hand, and it kind of keeps, doing the motion, and actually starts doing, a second, across, kind of back and forth, left to right motion, and then, notices that its fingers are just scraping against the standing stone, and, looks at its hand for a second, and then looks around and notices that you are holding a rock in your mouth. And there's this brief moment where it's looking at you and just staring, and then it looks down and starts rummaging through the leaves trying to find another rock.
So I'm going to put the rock that I took into, I don't know if I have a bag or something to temporarily hold something.
I mean, most of you have backpacks, and you probably have a belt pouch. That's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to drop it into my hand, and that should put it into my backpack, but basically holding on to it.
Okay.
But noticing that its actions that I didn't actually trigger it, but kind of glad for that.
All right. So in character, I'm gonna say, okay. I don't know what the nature one is doing. What about you? Can you do something? You seem able-bodied, and I'm looking at Usako's character. By the way, what's your name again? I got caught up looking at you. I realized I didn't know what your name is.
The name's Solo.
Ah, Solo, right? Okay, got it. So, can you figure out what the heck is going on with this one?
Sorry, I got a little distracted. Am I able to use my bardic lore bestiary of creatures unusual? It doesn't seem like a beast, though.
Yeah, it's not really a beast. However, you as a bard have an ear for tunes. Someone kind of behind you, and to your left, you hear.
What the hell song is that?
Well, you should know, right?
So out of character, I didn't catch it. In character, do I know?
Roll your int. Spout lore.
Roll it out. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Do you want to spend luck on that?
Do I have enough luck to make that work?
It's
Can
gonna
I
be.
contribute luck to her?
Not
Or
really.
can I roll that will help her?
You could aid because you are.
You could aid.
You're both currently trying to figure out what the hell this person is doing, right?
So even on a full success aid, it's only like +1. So she's gonna have to spend luck either way. Right now it would be 5 luck to get to a full success.
Just because I have ridiculous amounts of luck, I'll bump up my aid to a full success to help with that.
Okay.
So it's a +1.
So it's
Alright, so I'll
still a
spend-
failure at a 6,
Oh.
but
Wait, is it just +1 for a full success? Let me double check. It won't aid very often.
Nani, are you gonna roll to aid?
Yeah, I just didn't know what to roll.
Int.
Yeah, just roll your int, yeah.
Thank you.
So if you would like to spend luck, 2 luck on that, Nani, you can make it a full success and give her an additional +1.
Is it already +1?
No. So when you help her into your roll, normally you roll plus your bond, but we just use applicable skill here. On a 10+, they take a +1 or a -2, which is interesting. On a 7 or 9, you also expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost.
Okay, I gave her a 10 because I spent 2 luck.
Alright, so I'll
It would be
spend
+2 total, so that's 7. So you need 3 luck.
3.
It is a really old, incredibly obscure. It's actually not even a song; it's a limerick, and it goes: "The sons of daughters of ash and ember were seekers of the fire. They sought the fire, but got the ire, and now have coals for brains."
It doesn't even rhyme!
I didn't say it was a good limerick.
That's a bloody limerick and it's a terrible one. It's not even funny.
So out of character, these things have no brains.
well,
I just
only
repeat,
Solo knows this
I
and
repeat-
can
I
choose
repeat
to
the
share
limerick,
it with
yeah.
us.
Like I said, out of character, these things have no brains.
Can Scabs like spout lore to see if Scabs knows what they are?
It's an incredibly obscure thing, so you would have a -1 to your spout lore, but you can try.
Okay. What do I roll?
Int is spout lore, because you're trying to remember something that you've heard in the past, or if you've heard it in the past. Would you like to spend luck on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and mark down 2 luck.
Wouldn't it
So
be 3
sometimes
luck?
when... No, just to get to 10. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, 3.
Saying
Because it was minus
negative
1.
1.
Yeah, my bad. Yep, sorry. Thank you for catching me on that. So yeah, 3 luck. So yeah, I'll put it in chat. Give me 1 second. Sometimes when cults try and perform rituals that fail drastically or are intervened upon, there are physical manifestations of that. Often, especially if it was a particularly bad one and deities intervened, they get burned with holy fire, and they can look kind of like this.
All right.
Scabs, you look ponderous.
Sorry, someone in the other room is being really loud.
We can't hear it. Full steam ahead.
All right.
Yes, it looks like there's knowledge in that head of yours. What is this thing?
Scabs knows that when cults do rituals, sometimes they are so bad that they fail, and the gods intervene, and they can be burned with holy fire, and sometimes look like this.
Aha! Then they got what they deserved.
Well, not deserved enough, it would seem. And I go over to the one marking the waystones and attempt to decapitate it.
So as you're walking towards it, something behind you guys and a little bit above goes, "You really believe we deserve to be imprisoned for thousands of years for trying to gain knowledge?"
Well, knowledge, no. But why couldn't you just read a book? And who are you? What are you?
So you turn around and it has the same like flesh of like the charred, seared flesh of the thing in front of you, but it's about 10 feet tall and it's a minotaur.
Oh, all right. Let's see here. Do I know that it? All right. No, I don't even give a shit.
Scabs is not like this.
Minotaurs are common enough you would know. Like most people would know, at least by description, what they look like.
So I'm going to quickly turn around to the voice, turning my back to the one marking the sandstone, and just kind of keep my guard up.
So you all notice now that he is dragging behind him a rather large stone axe. Like it's really intricately carved, but it is made completely out of stone.
I was talking about, I am, just so you know, I am, hold on, 15 out of 21 HP.
Okay. Not
I'm curious, to the Minotaur. What knowledge were you trying to seek?
Seek and contain that of the void. And I feel you're working with them, aren't you? Fucking order. If you come to stop us again.
We came to hear the sounds and find out why the scraping was going on. What are you trying to make with the scraping?
And he kind of gestures aloft and says, "A prison. Now leave us or die."
A prison for who?
If you don't know, it's better kept that way.
Scabs heard this and decided to leave, so Scabs starts walking away.
All right, so now into view, you guys can see there's about a dozen more of these things, all dragging another standing stone towards the far end of like the circle that they're forming of these things.
I'm gonna look back at Solo real quick, and I'm gonna say, okay, listen. You can probably parlay with these things because you're very charming. Did you know that about yourself? You're very charming. Go make some deal with these things so they don't hurt us. That looks like it would hurt. And I point to the weapon.
Solo sort of stands himself up a bit. So I have a question real quick. The charming and open, is that only for players or also NPCs?
Sorry, it's been for nobody fucking plays bards.
Sorry.
So,
It says,
so I'd like
when
Yeah,
you
I just
speak
don't know.
frankly with someone, you can ask their player a question from the list below. They must answer it truthfully. Then they may ask you a question from the list, which you must answer truthfully.
that is for players, not NPCs.
Dang. All right, fine. So, what's that voice saying?
I was going to wait if you had any pressing questions. If not, one comes to my mind.
I'll go right ahead.
Is this prison for the Duke or the Queen?
He does that, like, you know, when a puppy looks confused and they just do the head tilt thing. He does that.
I know this
He
look
goes,
very well, out of character.
he goes, no. Although I suppose we could. No, more traditional prisons would be fine for them. It's not for them. It's for someone much, much more dangerous.
Is this the one who entrapped you? Is this what this is for?
Wait. That's metagaming. You don't know that, do you?
Didn't he just say that?
Wait. Go for it. Help me out, because I might not be following enough. Does she know that? Do we know that?
No, he just said he was
came out
entrapping.
of the. He said that you think that we deserve to be entrapped for trying to gain the knowledge.
Right.
That was stated, so.
But they're building a prison.
Right, so I'm asking if this is a prison for the ones who entrapped them.
Okay, yeah, well, you can ask that. He goes, I just answered that.
Perhaps we could help you catch this terrible evil and get it in your prison.
And he does like the puppy head confused thing again. He goes, I never said he was evil.
Oh,
He.
sorry.
Who is this he? Eckhart Braum?
You keep asking if I want to imprison the Duke. And I've told you if I wanted to do that, normal prisons would do.
Right. You didn't say evil. You said much worse. My mistake. Semantics.
Then are you perhaps speaking of the God Killer?
He looks legitimately shocked. He goes, have you seen him?
Yes, quite a few times, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
So you're saying he's interested in you?
I believe that did come up, yes.
Interjection! I do not know this God Killer. You have been here longer than any of us. Surrender your knowledge to me now.
So it steps closer to you, Mind Lord, It says, "So what you're saying is you would be good bait."
I take a defensive stance. Oh, thank goodness.
All right, so you get. Do you want to spend more luck on that to make it 3-hold?
I don't need to.
All
I
right.
rolled an
Oh,
11.
you're right. Sorry, no, it's. Sorry, I'm thinking 12. I'm tired. So yeah, you're right.
Just making sure. Did my character get ignored, or it's okay if you
Oh yeah,
ignore me.
no, he is straight up ignoring you.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I think that's appropriate.
So
How do you mean bait?
once he shows interest in someone, it's rare that his interest is satiated until they're dead. And he takes
Unlike
another
this-
step forward.
Hopefully you're not going to make me dead to draw him out or such.
Goes,
Right.
No. We would
Just going to hurt me.
I would say, strategically bleed. Well, yes, it would probably hurt.
So I'm gonna twitch my ears a little bit and just kind of stand. I'm gonna start walking towards Mine Lord, kind of stand behind him, just in case.
All right, so you guys notice that the rest of these things that were yeah, 6 or less is an XP, so make sure you resolve XP for your the ones that were dragging the stone have stopped and are kind of shambling towards you guys.
Well, take your shot then.
Out of character, is he actually lifting his axe?
At the moment, no. It's just kind of dragging it behind him, but
Can't we talk a little bit about this? Can I persuade?
Yeah, did you use your you called it charming and open? Did you use that yet?
I can't use that.
Really? Well, what's the limitation on that one?
it's for players.
It's for
It's for player
PCs
interaction.
only.
Ah, okay. Do you have any
Can I-
other convincing moves?
No. Can I roll just charisma for persuasion?
Parlay.
Yeah, you can parlay with them.
Parlay. Yeah.
Parlay. And use 2 luck.
All right. So the way parlay works is when you have leverage on a GM character and manipulate them, roll plus charisma. Leverage is something they need or want. On a hit, they ask you for something, and do it. Something and do it and make a promise first. On a 7 to 9, they need concrete assurance of your promise right now. So, what are you trying to leverage against this guy
I was thinking more like diplomacy, persuasion, or something like that. But if that's not a thing,
not really.
Well, hold on. Does your character? It might be able to work. It might be able to work. Does your character know anything? Well, you do. You know the limerick, so you kind of know what the origin of what has made them captive, I suppose.
Well, one thing that we do know is that they want the God Killer imprisoned, perhaps. So, since the God Killer has taken interest in, at least previously, myself and perhaps even Scabs, there is that leverage.
Yeah, we know we could probably run across this guy again. I mean, 2 of our party members have seen this god killer a couple times reliably, and it's a god killer. So, very rare that is.
Do you want to disclose other information about this guy?
Let's see here. Yeah, he killed one of my other characters' gods. That's metagaming, though. I can't really say much else.
Yeah, Myler, would you like to describe this thing's personality?
The God Killer's personality. A trickster, to say the least.
All right.
Saha'ul, I think it was.
All right, say that in character. You were in character on that one?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Saha'ul, the trickster. He has shown up a number of times to mess with things. If I recall correctly, he has taken care of the Queen's crows in order to, from what he says, save us and play with us some more. Yes, quite an interesting fellow.
So you're admitting that he wants to see you do more, so if I imprisoned you, and he takes another step forward. Misako, do you want to try and do something with your...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, look, if you bleed him here, the God Killer doesn't know where we are right now. He's not gonna know we're here. He's not gonna care if you bleed him out right now. If you let us go, we can lure him back here for you.
He stops and he wasn't looking at you. He was just staring very intently at my lord. And he stops, and all of the other weird ashen things stop simultaneously. And they all kind of shift their heads over to you.
Creepy.
He says, "You would help us to imprison him."
I'm no fan of the guy.
Honestly, I don't have a care either way.
I'm just gonna kind of growl under all the noise a little bit.
It make for a great story.
He goes, "That is what..." And all of them fall to their knees, screaming in pain and clutching their stomachs, in unison. All of them.
I guess so much for that plan. Are you nearby, trickster?
They take a couple of deep breaths, and then the Minotaur is the first one to stand back up. He goes, "We are all of one mind, and we have touched his. So, when he bleeds, we bleed. That's why we want him. That in front imprisoning us for... I don't even know how long."
If you are of one mind with the God Killer, then perhaps you could tell us which gods he has been attempting to kill as of late. I know a friend of mine, a follower of Faris, has been worried about Faris's well-being.
Because you misunderstand me. We, and he points to the other kind of crusty people. We are of one mind. But when he pains, we pain.
And which one is the one in pain at the moment?
The God Killer. Somewhere, sometime, He has just been injured, and it bleeds through. And like you see, he's like actively bleeding from his stomach now. And thus this. And he just gestures to his stomach.
So you wish to imprison the God Killer to protect him?
Yes.
I'm going to step forward towards the Minotaur just by one step. And I'm going to ask the question of, so you want to protect him, but you want to entrap him in a prison. What makes you think that somebody would wish to be saved by a prison?
He will continue doing his duty. He will continue suffering as long as he is alive and free. We're not trying to save him. We're trying to save us.
Understandable. I'm at a loss as to what and how we should help.
Moral quadri.
All right, hold on. I'm going to interject here real quick. So I must know, if you are connected to the God Killer, one who could threaten the God that I worship, you must have some of his knowledge in your head, huh?
He reaches out to like touch your head. Do you let him?
Absolutely.
So he does. And his eyes like gloss over and you see his mouth kind of moving, like he's muttering something, but you don't hear anything. And then his eyes kind of ungloss and he removes his hand and goes, "Your God has not yet been in the wrong, but he has strayed there. If you commune, I don't know if you commune with your God, you should warn him to stop whatever path he has started down, or the God Killer will come for him. As far as knowledge, we are connected only via pain. Those of us who have touched his mind truly had to be put down."
This is good to know. Thank you for giving me all of the information you had.
He kind of softly chuckles.
Can we perhaps sever the link between you and Sahaul?
Sorry, what was that, my lord?
Can we sever the link between you and Sahaul? The God Killer.
He just gestures to himself in his weird burned state. He goes, "Can you rip our souls from us and put them in new bodies?"
I don't know. Perhaps I can.
If so, I welcome it.
Do I have any idea?
That'd be pretty impressive.
There are really risky spells to do things like that, but almost none of them that you've heard rumor of are permanent. It's always just temporary possession.
Wasn't there a character, out of character, wasn't there a character in the past that we saved and he was able to do something like that? We met him in a cave.
Was it the Nothing?
Yeah. He had forbidden knowledge from a couple 100,000 of years. Would he have any idea?
Chip wasn't there for that session, so he wouldn't know.
Well, no, I'm asking out of character.
I mean,
If
maybe.
you're asking me to answer, I'm not going to. So
Roll for it.
Okay.
Secrets.
Let's see. What do I roll for? Intelligence?
if you're spouting lore to see if, I mean, you would have heard of the Nothic. He's around town, but yeah, seeing if you think that he knows something that could do that.
Oh no.
Well, I'm
You
just going to take that as experience because there's no way.
XP.
I was gonna say.
XP.
That's you're pretty sure the Nothic's name is like Stubby or something.
Stubby.
Yeah.
Virus follower, do you know anything that could do this?
Try.
What? Say again. You're talking to me?
Yes, you are a follower of Virus, are you not?
Oh, yes, sorry. I was, too busy staring at this tall drink of water. Whew. Yes, I follow Varus. I strive to know all, and I have spent my life dedicating myself to knowing everything I can.
Well, does Virus know of a way to free these poor souls from their bond with the God Killer? No.
Usually...
Perhaps
I could think of a way.
Usually that's, something meant for more magic practitioners, but I usually focus on souls bonding themselves to Faris. But, you know what? Maybe that will help these sorry souls. Maybe Faris will save them from their bonds. Let's see here. I'll roll to see if I know.
Up it.
I seem to know something. And I will up
It's
it.
better than my name.
All right, give it to me. Give me a 10. I've dropped a luck. Let's hear it.
So you know that souls tend to be bound to bodies with kind of ethereal chains. And there are really obscure, actually fairly heretical tomes that talk about being able to sever the chains and then basically weld them to other bodies. So it's possible, but it's really dangerous, and it is heretical. Faros does not like it.
1 second. I think I have an action to take off of this.
Do we have a wizard here?
Out of character, I don't think so.
Yeah, Pam is a wizard. Actually, Pam.
Yeah, but I'm not a healer though.
Well, we don't need a healer, we need a ritual.
A dark spell. Dark magic.
Come on, let's hear the frog jokes.
You want me to hit the frog joke? I knew you liked the frog joke.
Why did you ask?
To get her
Don't
to cast a dark spell.
Don't diss it. Alright. What kind of shoes do frogs like?
Croaks?
Open-toed sandals.
Wait,
Smart.
I thought frogs and toads were mortal enemies.
The best friends what you talk about.
You would know better than I.
It's like a donut and a bagel. They're best friends, right?
Negative. Speaking of heretical spells and dark spells, goodness me.
And then also, what do you get if you cross a frog and a dog?
Oh, I don't know.
A terrible pun.
A croaker spaniel.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
So Mind Candy, what do you think of the goings on here?
Scabs has sort of moved away from the issue, like walked away a little bit, just so Scabs wasn't in immediate danger, because Scabs is number one in Scabs' mind.
So Scabs is like, fuck this noise, and just kind of nopes the fuck out.
Well, no, Scabs is still listening, but is like a ways away, ready to run if Scabs needs to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Scabs left earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just seeing if she changed. She's been quiet.
Scabs is like, nope, 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 nope. Don't want any of this.
Hey, Froggy, how about you wiggle your little web toes at this? Do some sort of magic or something.
Is there such thing as luck in this game? There's no luck, right?
There's the luck you can spend.
Ooh, okay. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. But I have a bag of books with 5 uses. How can I roll 5 times to see if any of these books have any information in it? It has 5 uses. I'll blow my proverbial load.
So the way that bag of books works is basically the same way that Adventures Pack works.
No way. So I have the book in this bag, or I could?
Yeah. If you can lawyer it to me.
Oh, well, I mean, I would lawyer the shit out of this. So, considering that I am a kobold and I worship Faris, of course I would collect as many books as possible, particularly the heretical books, as I stole them from those that suffered my pain and wrath.
You didn't burn them?
I wouldn't have burned the books because I have not read them yet, and I would totally destroy them as soon as I memorized every bit of information in them. For Faris, of course. For Faris. We got to obtain the knowledge. I am curious, clever, and my racial ability as well as my god ability is to accumulate power, to discover, and gather knowledge. Both my race and my class.
So you reach into your bag of books and you produce a book on forbidden rituals.
Oh my god.
So mark off the uses for your bag of books and mark a book on forbidden rituals. Also, really, Mind Candy? Now you choose to resub?
27 months in a row from Mind Candy! What?
I clicked back to the tab and I was like, oh, I'll push this button.
Thank you so much.
That's fair. I've done that several times where I actually saw that I could resub to somebody and then forgot for like a week.
All right, so this is epic as hell. Out of character, this is epic as hell. So my character just literally pulled a Forbidden Rituals book with the soul transference ritual in it as our little magey froggy mage just admitted they didn't know too much about it. I am going to do this. Go ahead.
Right, the book is called How to Fuck with Souls Volume 3.
Beautiful. I'm noting that.
This sounds like it's going to end in destruction.
It was written by a rather drunk wizard, but who was weirdly good at fucking with souls.
I've heard of that book.
All right, so here we go. It just so happens, Froggy Mage. What's her name again? Froggy Mage? You told me earlier. I just forget. Pam.
Oh, sorry. Hopper Lash. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait, your character can't tell me, right? Because you can only croak?
Yeah, she can only ribbit.
Okay, ribbit at me.
Ribbit.
Okay. The strong silent type, huh? Your name?
Ribbit.
Oh.
Is that a croak of affirmation?
Ribbit.
Okay, this adds up. I haven't heard a word out of any. I haven't heard a word out of this mage the whole time. Have any of you?
I just call her
believe-
Froggy.
I'm just gonna throw out there that I don't think she could speak.
Okay, this is going to be difficult. Druid,
Yeah.
what tongues do you speak in the animal realm?
I speak all.
Okay, I'm gonna need a translator here for a minute.
Okay, but you gotta promise to keep the voice low.
That's fine. That's fine. So all of you know, I have a book here, and I want the mage to cast a spell out of the book. It's really more of a ritual, you see, and rituals are going to require us to aid our ally, the frog, Ribbit, whatever the frog's name is. I'm just going to...
So just to clarify, Trite, you're voluntarily and aiding your allies and this thing to perform a heretical ritual.
Ooh, Okay, yep, here's my motivation. Now, normally I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't do this. This is bad. If this was bad, I would have to beat myself into a pulp. But they told me something interesting. If there is a god killer out there, then it is up to me to protect my god. And anything that can harm these folks might also harm the god killer. They are connected. I want to sever those bonds. No power for the god killer to draw off of. These things could become its thralls.
Yes, of course. That is exactly what will happen. So we shall perform the ritual then.
I apparently need to translate to Froggy. Or
I
at
mean,
least from
Pam can
Froggy.
understand everybody. Yeah, she just can't talk to people.
Yeah, because if you read my bio, it just says like he gave up his voice in order to gain more dark magic.
I know, the sad part is my character has no way of knowing that yet. But probably you could tell Nani and she could tell me and I'd be alright with that. Okay.
Solar whips out a pad and starts writing down all the craziness.
So, Miss Ribbit. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so she says that she exchanged her ability to speak in exchange for being able to perform more dark magic. So, would you be willing to help by casting a spell out of the book in which Mr. Holy Tongue can provide to us?
And my character is saying yes, but like in ribbit form. So, ribbit.
Okay, Mr. Holy Tongue.
Excuse me, I am female. Look at this.
Holy Tail.
I'm going to show my cloaca to the druid.
Your what?
A cloaca. I'm
Keep it in your pants.
You can't see
That's
it.
right.
It's an innie. Well,
I was gonna say, I don't think
FYI.
frogs really have external organs.
FYI, a cloaca is a hole with which sexual organs and waste excretion and other things happen. All one hole. It's a single purpose hole.
Trey,
Yes.
can you do me a favor really quick?
Yes.
Can you hide the Roll20 chat for a second? From the stream.
On stream? Haha! You don't get to know this. Yes, one moment. I'll tell you when it's hidden.
Only the special people get to know.
Wrong one.
Literally only Troit gets to know.
Oh, that sucks.
Hold on.
Frog people not able to? Have I not told you any more frog jokes?
Where?
Kiss you guys, it's time for more frog
Okay, it is
jokes.
hidden. It is hidden. It is hidden.
Alright, guys, you want to hear another frog joke?
Sure.
Ribbit.
I hear
Ribbit,
yes.
ribbit.
So, what
Ribbit.
is the difference between a frog and a horny toad?
A cloaca?
One says ribbit, ribbit. The other one says rub it, rub it.
And this game just got rated PG-13.
Okay. Wait. My character's gonna break down and cry on the ground. My character is breaking down on the ground, like crying, and like looking forward into the empty space, like a corner of the room. Like arm down on all fours, mouth agape, crying, pointing, arm outstretched.
Okay, yeah, I think you can unhide the chat, right?
All right, chat is now hidden or visible again.
What the devil? What did you do to her?
Tell me you see that. Tell me you see that. Tell me you see that. Look with your eyes. Look with your eyes.
I
So,
discern
I'm
realities.
looking around.
I see nothing.
Solo air guitar. Do you want to up that, or do you just want to ask the one question?
So if on an 8 I get a question, and on a 10
On an 8, you get one question. On a 10, you get 3 of the... Well, an 8, you get 1 of the questions from the list. On a 10, you get 3 of the questions from the list. Or, house rule, you just get 1 question.
yeah, I'll up it.
Okay.
The questions are okay, so who's really in control here?
I mean, from what you have visible to you, it's this Minotaur. He could fuck you all up.
And what here is not what it appears to be?
You see kind of a faint shimmer behind, like, I don't know if you, like, when in the Predator movies, when the Predator is like invisible and just moving. Something kind of like that is happening somewhere roughly in the direction that Trite's character is pointing.
We're all fucked.
Creepy.
So something's there.
What is about to happen?
Very major decisions, moral, ethical, story are going to happen. And you're going to have a damn good story at the end of this.
If we live.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I see if I can take the book from Holy Tongue.
What's that shimmery something right there? I can't make it out.
Looking at her.
And he points in the area where this is sort of hanging in the air.
So I'm going to listen to the surroundings again, just to make sure that there's nothing that I can't hear.
Maybe we should, maybe we should take another thought on this ritual.
Hold
my
up.
lord, you're trying to take the book from Trite?
Yes.
Yeah, you still
Trite,
wanted me to
are you allowing
perform
that?
the spell, right? Or at least Trite did.
I'm
Right?
just a translator.
Say it again. Tell me again.
Your character still wanted to do the spell, and you're asking me to, right?
My character just got its fucking mind celestially blown out of character. I am shattered right now. For a quick
As the
second.
GM, this is just what I do to Trite's characters.
I've noticed that out of character.
Yeah, I'm like in shambles. I'm celestially blown. Like, I'm trying to draw your attention to something I see. You don't seem to see it. I'm totally, entirely distracted. Perhaps if I regain my composure as a character, I might be able to make a determination on whether we're going to continue with what we had discussed previously.
Well, in the meantime, I try and take the book from your grasp.
I'm going to actually help you with that, and I'm going to roll to try and take the book with my tongue.
I mean, Trite, are you just going to let him take it? Or
Negative. Negative. The first person who touches this book is going to be in some serious trouble.
Hold on. So yes, Nani, go ahead and try and steal it with your native ability. Damn, Trite, you don't even realize it's gone. You are in shock. Okay, and with Mind Lord's 12 as well, I'm thinking like Nani uses her tongue to grab it from your hand, grabs it from her mouth, and then just kind of like chucks it to Mind Lord, who just kind of like puts it on his back. Or whatever.
All right. All right, hold up.
But you are transfixed. You do not notice this.
That's all
right. You
right.
are too fixated on what you saw.
Solo
That makes
looks
sense.
very concerned and worried for the little lass, and takes out his fiddle. Don't be so upset, lassie. I'll play you a song. And I want to do to use my arcane art to shake her mind clear of any enchantment or a single enchantment, if assuming that that's what's going on.
All right.
Ooh. I'll use 2 more luck. Almost out.
All right. So Trite, the vision fades from in front of you, like kind of just gets dimmer and dimmer, and then is gone. And then you hear music in your ears.
All right. And out of character, I'm soothed by this. How's this making me feel?
I mean, you're shaken from your vision. You did just have a religious experience, and you probably wish it was still going on, but
all right.
Did he get to out of character? Did Trite's character get to take it out of her pants? I mean, she did have her cloaca showing.
I'm not touching that. So
yeah, there's something so much more important is about to happen. It's crazy.
I just thought I'd go along with whatever usually happens. So
We always had to have a sexual experience in one of our episodes, okay?
You said it was a religious experience.
You guys can go back to town and fuck if you want, but let's keep the story moving.
It was sexual for my soul.
My music has that effect on.
You basically, Nani, there was about to be an orgy breaking out, but you know what? The Celestials had something else in mind, so we got celestially cock blocked, or in this case, cloaca blocked.
If JT was here, he'd probably cock block it in real life.
Hey, that's wrong.
He cock blocked me in one of the episodes. Like I think it was episode 2.
He did.
Go back to telling your frog jokes.
All right.
Troy, what do you do?
Ribbit.
Okay, so you are soothing me. I'm gonna keep my hand outstretched, looking at the same corner. I'm gonna be like, come back, come back, come back. But I'm kind of like coming back into it. You know what I mean? And I just got like 1,000-yard stare, but I'm completely actionless and like I might be a vegetable.
Holy
Right,
cow. Are you okay?
Your eyes are drawn to the sky, and even in the daylight, currently the blood moon is visible.
His eyes in the sky.
I go over to Iron Scale and Holy Tongue, person, kobold person, and slap some sense into them.
Solo stops playing.
Did you just hit a woman?
Tentative con roll.
You're snapped kind of back to it, like you've had that, like, the vision is, like, imprinted on your eyes, like if you look at a really bright light. Like, try it really quick, look at your lights. That's what you get. But it's of the thing you saw.
I actually did look in the light.
But you can kind of see what's going on around you now.
It's you, demon. We're gonna need you. Well, so tell me about your kin. Tell me about your kin. How bad are they?
Regardless of my kin, what is going on? You said something about Farus. I would not be pleased if my friend had something happen to his deity.
No, that's wrong. I was so wrong. We're doing this thing. This
ritual.
This ritual must happen. My God ordains it happen.
The ritual of the... Are you talking about the ritual of locking up the god killer, or the ritual of freeing the ones tied to the god killer?
Break the chains, pull the god killer. Break the chains, pull in the god killer.
I see.
Tear him out from the roots.
Froggy, can we perform this ritual now with the assistance of those present?
Ribbit.
And out of character.
Which translates to...
Well, it says, like, the GM will give you 1 to 4 of the following conditions. It's going to take days, weeks, months. First, you must blank. You'll need help from blank. It will require a lot of money. The best you could do is a lesser version, unreliable and limited. You and your allies will risk danger from blank. You'll have to disenchant blank to do it.
So it will take at least 2 days to do of constant ritual. You will have to bleed Mind Lord's character, Chip and Jail Banana Hammock, which I shouldn't have said his name, that makes it seem less severe. You will have to bleed Mind Lord the entire time. On top of that, you will also need people to rebind all of these burned people's souls too.
I believe we have someone that might be able to... Do they have to be living?
They do.
Oh.
You basically have to sacrifice their souls, cut them loose of their bodies, cut these burned people's souls loose of their bodies, and rebind them.
Would Corona's hosts be a viable option for that?
Roll your int.
Fuck, I will make that a full success.
So from what you've gathered, Lorona doesn't... Like, Lorona's hosts are still alive, and their souls are still in their bodies. She's just suppressing their minds.
Well,
which is also fucked up, but...
Yes.
Let
us... Does anyone have a waystone? Pardon?
Question, isn't there a whole shit ton of goblins that we could probably waste?
I mean, they killed all the goblins they found last time.
Right, but I'm pretty sure that we haven't made the goblin go extinct.
Well, no, but you don't know of any right now.
I reckon let's go for... Well, shall we make a vote?
There is no vote. There is no other way. It's divine providence. We are to break the chain.
A vote on the willing victims, or perhaps unwilling victims.
Wait, what's a Lorona?
Clarona. Clarona, yes.
It's Lorona.
Lorona, right.
I'm
Close
new.
enough.
I'm new here. I don't know what's going on.
There is an ancient parasitic fungus, I suppose you could call it, a hive mind of sorts, and they use many host bodies to interact with us all. Perhaps they would be willing to give us some of their host bodies to use for this ritual.
I tried to do an int roll on hive minds. And kind of comprehending what he just told me. Unfortunately, I'm not the smartest. I didn't quite understand what you just said, but my character is going to stare at you blankly with jaw agape.
Regardless, I think we will find more help in town at least. There shall be a few members there that might be willing to assist us if we are all in agreement.
No, this will not work. The Duke won't have such dark magic in his town.
We won't perform it here, of course. We'll come back with them, but if we can find the ones willing to help us in town and then make our way back here. What do you mean the Duke won't be willing to help?
This is dark. This is forbidden. This is the darkest.
And Faris urges us to do it.
Yes. Implicitly. The sign was clear. We move forward with the plan, or I will suffer retribution.
Well, I think you'll be doing that regardless. Any other thoughts?
We must move swiftly. If we are to go to town, we need to teleport in and teleport out. No one must see us. In fact, I think... No, that won't work. Where are the town guards?
We're not using the town guards, if that's what you're asking.
No, but we must not be seen. Who among us is sneaky enough to make this happen? Will Lorona go with us? Would she participate in this?
Perhaps.
I believe that a thief might be of assistance here.
So the Minotaur speaks up and says, "You speak of Lorona.
Yes, we do. We are.
It is known to us. It was one that was imprisoned with us. We had a tentative peace with it. But at the time, it was not fond of us. Although, if you're saying Lorona is free, maybe its opinion has changed.
Well, Scabs, would you be able to go into town and seek out Lorona's assistance? You are one that is speedy and stealthy.
At this point, Scabs kind of feels a bit guilty for trying to run away. So, Scab's face turns a bit red from embarrassment. And Scabs
Scabs could probably do that.
Scabs is a very fast runner. And quite stealthy, too.
So it should be noted, you guys, anytime you guys go out on one of these missions, you do get one of the waystones to go back, so you can go back home instantly. But getting back to town would take some time, or getting back to the party here would take some time.
I'm gonna do. I need to do these. What am I trying to say here? What's the situational awareness one called? I'm forgetting it.
Discern realities.
I need to discern real quick.
Okay.
God damn it. Can I make it? Can I make it partial by 1?
Yeah.
Okay, it's partial. It's more of a focus thing. I don't really need to ask a question per se, but let me find if I can. All right, so it's what here is useful or valuable to me in the context that I would really love a stone that resonates, that can be a teleportation destination. There's a bunch of standing stones outside this dungeon. Minotaurs are walking around with big ass standing stones. Are any of them teleport enabled?
No. There is, however, one south of you. Like there is a teleport place south of you. So there's the one in Limner, and then there's that southern one, which is actually a little closer to you than you are to Limner.
Okay, then I'm going to say this to the party. I'll relay that information.
Here, I can show you real quick.
Thanks, yeah, if we bring up the map.
So, Limner is the town he came from. You guys are at the Sex. The southern waystone is here.
Oh, it's close. Okay, so what I'm going to do is my character is going to say, "Listen, stealthy one, I'm so thankful for you. 1,000 blessings will be unto you forever. Forever I am indebted. But listen, you must be swift. And there is a way to quickly get in. Take this stone. It's how you get back into town. You know this. You've done this before. I can tell just by looking at you. But when you return, did you notice on the way in here how there was a standing teleportation stone very close? Very close. Just come back here. Come back near here when you get some of Larona's, let's say, participants. And I need someone to go with her. Or it. I'm not sure. What you are.
I can go.
We need someone persuasive, charisma, and perhaps someone who knows Larona. Do any of you know her? It. Hive mind. It's a hive mind. Kylie doll with 9 months in a row. Let's go. All right, continue, Nani.
I was going to say, I have not been... I don't know Larona personally. However, I can go if strength is needed.
This one's subterfuge mostly, convincing secondarily. Who can parlay?
That'd be Solo.
Yes, okay, yes. But are you...
Solo.
Hanmibuki, wano wado jibi wato take niti. Alright, anyway.
Exactly.
Sorry, sometimes I speak in tongues. You two. You go with the speed of Forrest, go.
Then I suppose the Forest follower, the Froggy Wizard, and myself will start preparing for the ritual.
Yes. Now come to me, each of you. Let me hear your confessions. Get me the juiciest thing you've ever done.
We don't have time for this confessions. We have little time as it is.
No, this is how you prepare for the ritual. You confess to me. My power grows. Our power grows. You lighten your soul. I get a juicy detail. I mean, more information. I mean, what? Confess to me. While they go.
Froggy rituals are more your alley, aren't they?
Well, the druid can translate the confession of the froggy one. And you're a demon.
Can.
So, all of the burned people start screaming and grasping different parts of their bodies.
And that's loud.
And yeah, it's really loud. And then the Minotaur lets out this like guttural gasp, and you just hear like blood in his throat. And then he falls forward, and there's somebody standing on his back with both hands on a dagger that's plunged through the back of his neck.
Okay.
Do we know who it is?
We haven't left yet, right?
No, you haven't.
Okay.
I mean, Mindlord and Mind Candy, you guys recognize him. Except he seems way younger than the last time you saw him. Like, beard's not as thick.
Out of
Skin's not as-
character. Out of character question. This is the guy that Scabs liked, right? When she was walking somewhere, can't remember exactly where, but she was walking, and I know that she was walking somewhere, and this guy was like being weird, and she liked it. Not she, it liked it. Was that the same guy? Okay.
Except he looks younger, and his clothes aren't quite as dirty and red.
All right.
God Killer. What are you doing with that thing?
So he looks up to you, and he has what can only be described as crazy eyes. He goes, stopping them. What do you think I was doing? And he like pulls the dagger out of this thing's like throat or neck and starts just wiping it on his clothes.
These are not gods. Why are you attacking them?
Because they wanted to attack me. And we can't have that, can we?
Well,
And why did you trap them?
I didn't. You were for you're very short-sighted. You're very short-sighted. I didn't. Let me get rid of this body. And he puts his hands kind of together, and he looks like he's like opening a bag with both hands. And the ground just opens up and envelops this thing. It like black holes. The body falls in. And after about a second, he kind of turns his head and listens to the hole, and then he closes it really quick. And the ground seems normal now.
Rather wasteful of the body, don't you think?
You assume I'm wasting it. I fully intend to. You're right. I'm not going to do anything with it. It's just gonna be in there forever.
would you not prefer that these people, things, be severed from your bonds?
He is suddenly just beside you, Mindlord, with his arm around your shoulder. He goes, they're dead now, so they're severed. I gave them a chance, and they served their time. Not quite all of it, but they served a lot. They were good. They were out on parole, let's say. But they were going to sin again. I mean, look at all of these stones. That's what they were doing the first time. Let's be honest. Come on. So, no harm, no foul. Y'all go back to the Duke. Give him my love. And I'm gonna go. you all have fun.
Scabs likes you.
He goes, I don't know how to emotionally process that. So I'm just gonna go. Questions? Too bad. I'm just gonna go.
Bye.
I'm just kind of standing there watching.
So he does that thing with the hands again, and the ground behind him opens up, and he just leans back into it and like trust falls into it, and then it closes after him.
What the hell was that?
That was the God Killer. And that was a discern realities roll. I was going to...
Well, you discerned it.
What here is not as what it appears to be.
I mean, all of the bodies are gone. All of the burned guys are just gone. And
check if any of them are alive.
And a lot of the stones that they erected are like aging really quickly, like cracking and shifting in the ground.
So, out of character, we need to move.
I mean, as long as you're not standing next to one, it's not going to fall on you, but...
What here is
kind of were
useful
near one.
Valuable to me.
I mean, the stones were clearly a threat to him, so... The stones could be useful, if you can salvage one.
I see.
Or part of it, maybe?
What should I be on the lookout for?
I mean, you should be a lookout for the God Killer. He clearly likes you. And some of you like him. And he just killed, like, 14 people.
Oh, dear.
You alright there, little lass? You're awfully quiet. Sorry, we won't be doing the ritual. How you sad?
You're talking about my character, right?
Mm.
All right, so let's see here. Basically, my character is gonna throw an absolute fit. That was the God Killer? That was the God Killer? We were going to destroy him. We were this close. We didn't act fast enough. No, I failed.
Trite, can you roll a spot lore for me really quick? So, in your vision, the wound you saw could have been inflicted with a dagger like the God Killer had, probably. It's about the right size, about the right length.
Ah, that bastard. It all makes sense. He's already hurt my god. And we had our chance. We had our chance and we failed. We failed. And I'm gonna get down on all fours and like scream to the sky, Forrest! Forrest, please! Bring him back. We'll kill him for you. And also like, come back, you coward! I knew you would run. You were scared because we were this close.
Do not tempt him. That is not a wise decision.
Come back here, coward! I don't think it's gonna work. Out of character.
I'll begin the process of dragging back one of the stones to town.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, and I guess we go into a looting phase, huh? Can we loot? Can we inspect? Do we find anything fun? Good?
Well, out of character, Baron said that these things are crumbling and falling apart, and he stated that we could even just get a piece of them, if not the whole thing.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, they're kind of like the one that you guys were standing the closest to is starting to crack the most, and it appears to be kind of emanating from there. Like it's not like it's immediately disintegrating, but like it's starting to crack, and you almost see like wear, like the water wear going on it, like it's been in a million storms, kind of slowly. So if you're able to drag one of the ones further away, you might be able to get it without it being too damaged.
I think I can do that.
Is the rock that I took earlier, is that part of any of it, or is that just a rock?
Why don't you spot more?
That's okay. And apparently the rock's name is Dummy.
So mark experience. This rock is really important. I mean, clearly, he was using this rock to inscribe something, so it must be important or special in some way. So what are you guys doing?
Definitely looting some of them rocks.
I'm dragging the furthest and largest one.
Can I? So I want to discern realities.
Okay. That is wisdom. Also, mind lord, these rocks are like 10 feet tall, so.
I got a 13, I can do it.
So Scabs, what is your question? Or questions?
God damn it.
What is useful or valuable to me that Scabs as a halfling can get?
As a halfling and as a thief, I think you find like a chunk of one of the stones that's disintegrating a little bit faster or falls off, and it has like an intact rune that was carved into the side of it.
Okay. That's the only question I had, so yeah.
Okay. So are the rest of you going to try and like drag one of these 10-foot tall, 2-foot wide stones back to town?
Is there anything larger that you can transform into?
I could probably transform into an elephant. Do elephants exist in this world?
Is that your native habitat?
I don't think I ever chose a native habitat.
Didn't I? Oh, I thought because one that was part of your role. Okay. So you could choose that, you know, the whatever plains contain elephants is your native habitat. That also happen to have werewolves. All the werewolves are all over the place. So.
Is there information that I could read about any of these locations?
I think it's somewhere on your. It might not actually be on your proper character sheet. Let me pull
I
up.
was going to say, I see Born of the Soil, but it doesn't really let me pick any of those. Or read about them.
So you can tick the little box beside it to open it up.
The great forest, the whispering plains, the vast desert, the stinking mire, the river delta, the depths of the earth, the sapphire islands, the open sea, the towering mountains, the frozen north.
Yeah, I see all the names, but I meant, is there like a list of creatures that are within those?
Nope, you kind of just have to guess or lawyer it.
Okay. Well, in that case,
which one sounds like a jungle?
I mean, river delta would make sense. Like,
I'm not.
You know, elephants like rivers.
How about the towering mountains? Because I can see wolves and I can see like wild, like, savage elephants.
Savage.
All right, sure.
Kind of like a woolly mammoth, but it's not quite so woolly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I guess I roll for that.
Yeah, so you transform back to Ogue, and then you would have, or unless you want to spend your hold to not transform, and then it transforms right into an elephant. You still have to roll for the transform, though. The
Okay,
spending the
that
hold
was-
is just to avoid the middle phase.
And that is wisdom. Hold on.
Just out of curiosity, is there anything else that looks like it might be worthwhile to loot? Any chests, any other stuff hanging around?
Nope. It is just rocks, and I mean, there's no bodies because he took them all.
Fucking bastard.
And the stones.
Alright, so I got another 10 for that, so I guess I get 3 more hold.
Alright. Cool. We're just gonna kind of hand wave it and say that you're big enough and strong enough to haul one of these things. Does somebody have an adventurer's pack where they can just say, I have some rope?
I do. You can take this. It's rope.
Okay, cool.
Excellent.
You have 50 feet of rope. You lash it around one of the stones quickly and start hauling it back to town.
Hooray!
Also, one of your party members is now an elephant.
Yay! Hopefully you can get out of the cave.
The smaller ones can ride on top of it.
You're not in a cave, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh.
say, I don't remember us being in a cave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're in like a clearing.
Oh, okay, good. Even better.
Okay. So, if any of you guys would like to ride on my back while I haul this thing, free rides.
I'm quite strong. I'll help with the movements of the rock.
All right. Do 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 do. Fast forward.
Okay. So, unless some of you guys want to do anything in town, I think we're at ending time. So,
Wait. Can we show the rocks to the Duke and get a reaction? That's like the one thing that I really like more than anything.
okay. So you drag a giant rock into the middle of town and get the Duke, which takes some doing to like get him out from writing his letters. And he comes out and he's just like, why is there an elephant in my town square?
I perform tricks, and I'm gonna raise my trunk and make noise.
He goes, and you talk, okay?
It's our druid friend.
I'm a druid. Pleasure to meet you.
We have another druid here. About yay tall. Giant snake. Yeah. Why are you dragging a stone into my town?
Long story short, this was found out south of town, and as you notice, there should be no more scraping noises for a while. This is what was being scraped.
So he kind of sighs and walks over and looks at it. And like he kind of examines some of the runes. And then he just whips around and goes, did you find anybody there with it?
Possibly, but they're gone.
We found Forrest.
How?
We found Forrest. We found the God Killer. We found Forrest. We found the God Killer.
Someone shut him up. What did you find, actually?
Exactly what he said.
Well, to be more precise, I think we found those that were bound to the God Killer, attempting to imprison the God Killer using these stones. There was this Farus follower had some vision or something, and insisted that we go through with some ritual to imprison him. And then, what did the God Killer do after that? Who can remind me?
He stole them.
Refill.
I mean, he killed them all and then stole their bodies.
Yes, I was prompting the others because I didn't want to steal the spotlight.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
So I'm just going to kind of hand over this. You guys explain what happened. He goes, I see. And he goes over to you and he kneels down so that he's like eye level with you. And he puts a hand on your shoulder. He says, if you see your god again, I want you to tell him that he's a fucking idiot.
Okay.
And then he stands back up and turns around and kind of pinches the bridge of his nose and goes, fuck. All right, I need to accelerate plans. Don't touch anything. Don't touch the stone. Stop being an elephant. You're gonna break something.
I'm pretty careful.
Don't break anything. And then he just like storms off into the tavern.
Out of character, I really want to break something now.
All right. That's pretty sufficient. I would attack him, but I can't.
All right, so we're just gonna kind of fade to black there, and now we're gonna do the end of session stuff.
End of session.
You guys don't have bonds, so I'm just gonna go down how you are in Discord.
Yeah.
So mind candy. What is your alignment, and did you fulfill it?
Mine is to avoid detection or infiltrate a location, and I believe I avoided detection from the majority of the creepy, burnt dudes.
All right, yeah, they more or less ignored you. That's fair. Mark 1 experience. My lord, what is your alignment? Did you fulfill it?
Evil to kill a defenseless or surrendered enemy, and I did not.
All right, fair enough. Nani.
I am good, and my alignment was to help something or someone grow. I'm not sure if myself growing to become either the werewolf or helping others to get them off of the ground, higher off the ground counts.
Not really.
It was worth a shot, then no.
All right. Pam, what is your alignment? Did you fulfill it?
My alignment was like to try and use my dark magic, but I don't think detect magic was that, does that count? Or was it just more of...
You didn't use your dark magic. I mean, detecting magic and using magic are different things.
I just wanted to know that. Yeah, and I didn't fulfill that.
Okay, Trite.
Mine was uncover a vile or dangerous truth, and I did. Can I get 500 experience for like how critically hit that goal is?
What vile truth did you uncover, Trite?
That the god killer is making my god his bitch, and it sucks. And I don't like it. And the god killer has my god directly in his sights. And basically my god just set himself up to be killed by the god killer by telling me, yes, go on with this dark ritual that's going to hurt the god killer. This is not good for anybody.
Okay, go ahead and give yourself 1 experience.
Yay! Little do you know I leveled already off of failure alone.
Oh no, I'm well aware. Usako?
Chaotic, so spur others to significant and unplanned decisive action. Feel like I was spurring those to perform this ritual of soul effing.
That's fair. Okay. give yourself 1 experience. All right, and then as a group, did we learn something new and important about the world?
Oh,
Yes.
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 I'm not even gonna make you elaborate.
Yes.
Did we loot a memorable treasure?
Rocks.
I got my rock.
I got my rock.
Rock.
I got my
Okay.
heck awesome
I got a branch.
braces.
Oh
on my
yeah.
Fiddle.
Yeah, you guys
Chip,
got a ton of cool shit.
Chippendale got magic gloves that have been like 4 episodes in the building.
I gave you guys frog jokes. I think that counts for something.
It is.
That's
It's
not a treasure.
priceless.
Do you want
That's a
the
blight.
last and final?
was gonna say-
the last and final joke.
Final
Yeah,
joke,
yeah.
go. Final joke. End of session joke, go.
Well, it's green and goes round and round at 100 miles an hour.
Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern.
Nope, a frog in a blender.
What the hell? Frog wasn't in the setup. Frog wasn't in the setup, though.
So,
Did
question
you
is-
overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Did we
Yes.
overcome the God Killer?
We survived it.
We survived it.
Is each of these 1 point of XP or?
So, do you guys think you killed a horror?
They are. Each one of these is 1 point of XP, correct? I mean, I think we survived him, and that's pretty big.
Okay, I'll give you that.
We
So,
threatened him,
well,
which is more than we've ever done.
So for your alignment, that's 1 XP or not, depending on how I answered. And then you all get 3 experience total for these 3 questions. 3 experience each. And you may or may not level
Yay.
up. I don't know what your
Da,
experience
da, 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 da.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yay, I leveled up.
I leveled up too. Yay.
Me as well.
you guys can message me throughout the week and I'll help you guys level up. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and do Tavern Talk is where I'm gonna try and help you guys level up. But my schedule as of Sunday is kind of hella fucked, so I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to do it yet. I'll post in the D&D channel when the next one's gonna be.
Sweet.
Awesome. And so Tavern Talk is really, really cool. It's basically where you get to play any one of your characters. You get to sit down and chat it out in the tavern with Baron and the Duke and Trither and everybody in town. It's character development. It's a great opportunity to level your character up if you need help doing so. And certain such stuff like that. So let me go down the roll here.
And you do occasionally roll in Tavern Talk, occasionally. So if you're like really close, you can, I don't know, do a bunch of spot lore.
Very good. Oh, right. So it could push you closer to level then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go down the roll. Usako, how did you like the session tonight? Did you have fun playing with us?
Of course, it was fantastic.
I like how one of my favorite moments was how you talked a Minotaur out of clobbering all of us, because that would have happened, honestly, if someone didn't have the charisma to make that not happen.
You're very welcome.
And that conversation ultimately led me to realize that they were their relationship with the God Killer. Else my character would have, being a Templar, probably would have just started blindly attacking if something interesting wasn't uncovered quickly. So thanks for doing that.
Yeah, by the way, guys, you guys average like 14, 15 XP, something like that. Minotaurs do 1d10 plus 1 damage.
1d10 plus 1.
Is that with or without that axe?
It is either in Underworld.
Ah.
Plus, there were all of the other things that would have rushed you. So
So I would definitely consider that a win in our books as well,
Yeah.
in terms of overcoming an enemy.
Yeah, I would have been half healthed on a single hit, basically.
Probably would have been dead at a single hit.
By the way, I'm composing an epic poem of the session that I will post somewhere. I don't know.
Oh yeah, post it in the D&D Discord.
I will do that.
I've heard
then.
somewhere. Either way.
All right, Miss Pam, you were few with words this session, but do you regret making your silent but deadly froggy?
No, because it does add more to it. Like, I did do a bio and info while I was listening. So
That is
read
really
that.
awesome. So I hope that Baron will review that. So if we pick your character up, something fun might happen from it.
And there's also a cool fan art that I saw that was like really well with the character. So.
I did see the art. I didn't look at your bio yet.
Whoop.
What was your
I
favorite
will.
moment, Pam?
Me making those frog jokes, of course.
That was one of my favorite moments too.
My friend, like, she texted me because she saw that I posted, like, oh, doing, like, Dungeons and Dragons. And she's like, you're on a stream. And she heard the frog jokes and she instantly texted me and she's like, you're garbage. And just, I don't think she was the one that subscribed to you because she's too poor.
Too cool for the
No, she's too
Kigurumi
poor.
Kingdom? Oh,
No,
too
she's
poor.
too
Okay.
poor.
That's acceptable. All right. Miss Naughty the Pup, how about you, you crystalline, transforming, awesome druid? How'd you like the session?
This was probably the best session I've ever got to experience. First one got cut short. I'm glad I got to make it to the end on this one, and I'm very happy.
Your character is very cool. Like,
I was very, very happy that Baron was able to work magic and make it happen.
yeah.
I did. That was our Jesus.
Well, in this case, you are pretty much the Jesus of RN.
Of right now?
Yes.
Hee hee. All right. What was your favorite moment?
I actually thought that I was going to be terrible with that roll to take that book from you. However, that was an awesome roll to take that, and you didn't even notice.
I was hoping that you wouldn't be able to take the book, to be honest. I was hoping I could keep it and like translate it and we could do the ritual right away. But it turns out the ritual was really complex. There's no way we would have been able to do it. As soon as I heard what it entailed, I was like, there's probably not enough time for us to pull this off unless we go real fast.
Yeah, my mind was basically going, okay, maybe this book is triggering him. Let me get it away from him so that he can, that your character can calm down. That was my thoughts on it. And so Mind Lord was kind of working with me to try and get the book away. I was like, okay, I have this ability. Let me try and do this to try and calm the person down so that we can try and figure out how to help.
Right. That was good. I think you took a really good position in the party as a lead and really helped drive the story forward. So thank you for that. And Jax just subscribed 27 months in a row. That means we hit our sub goal for the Strum-a-Dum-Dum, which means we got to end in dance, which I'm not sad about. I hope you're all not sad about that either. But first, before we end, we got to hear from our fantastic Mind Candy. Mind Candy, what did you think of the session today?
It was pretty cool.
Agreed. What was one of your favorite moments?
Probably when all the dudes died. That was pretty funny.
I was shitting my pants when the God Killer showed up, especially because he caught us red-handed with us trying to kill him. Now Scabs would have been like, I don't give a shit, I'll kill you. Or actually, you seem to have like a bit of a crush. Your character seems to have a bit of a crush on this God Killer.
It's not necessarily a crush. It's more like Scabs is very fond of this person. Scabs wants to be the friend of this person, and Scabs doesn't know how to befriend people.
I hope that maybe one day this might become true. We shall see on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Just kidding. All right, before we go, Mind Lord.
Copyright.
Mind Lord, what did you think of the session?
I thought it was fantastic.
Awesome. How about your character? You psyched about having those gloves?
Oh, yes. I am very excited for those.
It's a shame we didn't get to use them. Do you know what they do out of character?
Yeah, I have a sheet. Baron gave that to me. I just wanted to get one bit of clarification on that, actually. Baron, you said that they had 2 armor. Does that stack with my scale armor?
Yes, it did. I forgot to add that to the sheet.
That's okay.
Because I was copying and pasting it out of something and I missed that part.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I
that's
realized
cool.
that later, but then things happened, so.
No worries.
All right.
But yes, that was my favorite part, getting that.
Yeah, it was my favorite part too. I've been waiting for that to happen. Like, it's been episodes and episodes and episodes. So excited. I want to see you use it though. I want to know what magic power it has.
Well, yeah, from what I can tell, I'm not sure about the rejuvenation, because that could be really interesting, but definitely making me much more bulky, and the silver element of it, being able to use it as a weapon, that might come in handy sometime.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right, perfect. Well, as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for playing with me tonight. The reason that we do this is so we can grow closer as a community by spending some good old-fashioned quality time together. And there's nothing better to build our relationships up, to build our kingdom up, other than going on an adventure together. So I want to say thank you to each of you. I had fun. And this is great, and I will see you in 2 weeks when we do it again. I also want to thank Baron Sheep for making this all possible. It was literally his idea. He brought it to us, and we pulled the trigger, and it has been so awesome to do this. What is this, our 10th episode? Is this our 10th episode?
Mm-hmm.
10th episode, go! And I'm going to personally take a little bit of time after the stream, either tonight or early in the morrow, to make sure that we unveil all of the previous episodes on YouTube so you can watch and or listen to your heart's content and figure out the story as it has been thus far and familiarize yourself with all of the characters that have been in this campaign thus far. A world shaped by our kingdom. So thanks, Baron, for putting in all the work. So Baron not only puts in the work to produce this, and this session, he also posts the quests up early on our subreddit, and he does the whole tavern talk now, and he has another thing in the works, which is having like a subreddit character where the subreddit decides like a choose your own adventure. But I'm not sure, where does that one stand? Is that to go, or have we stopped?
I need to find a good way to edit PDFs, which is troubling because PDFs are terrible.
I can help you with that if you need it.
That would be fantastic. But yeah, once we get that going, amongst the like 20 other things that I'm working on.
All right, perfect. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast in a celebratory dance because we hit our goals. But I will say goodbye to each and every one of you, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. How about that?
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Yay! Bye. Bye.
Bye, and thanks, everybody. All right, citizens. Bye, Baron. Thanks again. Bye, everybody. Thanks again. Boop, 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 boop. It's me, citizens. We have hit 6 subscribers during this broadcast, and that is something worth celebrating, definitely. Let's go ahead and celebrate accordingly by randomizing some of our dance songs, shall we? And we'll do 3 songs for 3 subs. Because there's so much to celebrate. All right, so let's go ahead and get up out of our chair. I really needed get to get up out of our chair and stretch after that session. That's a long dungeon session. I gotta get up out of my chair and get some blood flowing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wait, can we go? Let's remix it. I don't want to mute VOD. That would suck. Let's go! All right, let's go, let's go. What do you got for us? Let's go! Remix, remix. Oh, and the perfect one. You are perfect. Everything is perfect. The adventure is perfect. And the crusade continues on because it is perfect. Thanks to each and every one of you for tuning into the broadcast today. This kingdom would be nothing without you. I'm looking forward to adventuring for many more years. Let's go, shall we? Wait. There it goes. Thank you so much.